Let me test this real quick. This should be on, and my phone's audio is being on for some reason. That's weird. Okay. I don't know if you hear any background noise. Yes, there's some random stuff in my room, full of stuff. Mostly Pokemon card stuff I've opened. I've opened a few packs, long story short. Okay, I'm gonna test my audio. And put my laptop in a charger before something goes wrong. Do some preparations. This is my mic. My mic is working. Yes, on OBS. Hopefully that works the same here. I have a lot of stuff to do in the next few days, I believe. Well, eventually I will take a certain 2-week break. See, like, spend time with family, because I don't do enough of this, but still testing everything, making sure everything is all in shape. Mostly talking random blubber, just in hopes that I'm capable of seeing my chat. Chat's not. Can I see my chat? Come on, no. Oh, this is. There we go. There we go. I think I got it figured out. Crazy that I've recently seen my channel go from 590 or something to 625 as of this live stream. I'll just say that's because one amazing thing. It's called a video decided to get viral somewhat. Well, I don't know about viral. Let me check. Not necessarily I call it a spike in views, but it just suddenly gone up. It happens with a lot of videos that are certain months old or a year old or more. Suddenly it gets even more popular just because of time passing. To those who watched that video, I'm glad you did. Even though it was just music of an old video game thing. Basically a Kickstarter version of a particular soundtrack you might have heard. Okay, looks like he is here. Okay, yeah, the thing is on. I'm gonna finally figure out what I'm doing in beta 173, and I am back. Everything seems to be normal, except I made a little carving to this part of the terrain just to get to cobblestone. Oh my goodness, I don't have enough cobblestone for this. Even look at this. This is not enough. I'm clearly making a little stairwell to this. This might be a labyrinth. You'll see some of this get big, but off camera it's gonna get larger than this. Maybe even larger than here, to the point you won't even see past that and walk for minutes. Well, hopefully I don't waste my time on this, because this is the only time I ever have right now to actually get on Minecraft.
I didn't bring a line of board. Crap. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That beep was so loud, it sounded like it was like bass boosted through the phone.
Oh, yeah. I know that. I know that kind of thing. Used to. I would have that same experience. Right now,
kind of funny, but
yeah.
so stupid today.
Something funny but stupid. I'll let me hear it.
We didn't go Kool-Aid.
Wait, what?
I know like Kool-Aid, you know, like in the giant,
Picture, right?
we got the little pouches to try and make them in the water bottles too, for when you just want a little bit.
Yeah, that makes sense. I haven't had that forever though.
Yeah, full of water, so I took a drink of it. It was nothing but straight powder after I packed it up for like 3 minutes. If you get the packet with the powder wet, it's like super sweet and bitter, and at the same time it's gross.
Oh, yeah. Let's see, that's it, right?
I was like, oh my god!
Oh my god. Yeah. One time I snorted some by accident.
I came back just now, it's still not dissolved.
Oh my goodness. How long does it take to mix that kind of stuff? Like Kool-Aid related? Because I haven't had stuff like that in ages. I usually get the bottles that are already Kool-Aid, like those cheap plastic bottles of Kool-Aid that you get like 4 or 6 of them. I'm used to those when I was a kid because we didn't have a lot of like enough time, if you will.
Well, it takes like 5 minutes to make the big one, at most.
5 minutes. Only if I could do that for 5 minutes. For me,
because it's like you put in 2 cups of sugar, you put 2 packets of Kool-Aid mixed in, and then you fill it up like halfway with warm water, stir it, fill it the rest of it with cold water, then stir it until it's mixed.
I see.
It's simple.
Yep. Okay. I don't know why I have 1 iron ore in my inventory. I thought I smelt that. I'm not gonna. Here's what I need to do: is just admire the fact that the sun's going down here. Unless a creeper ruins it. Just gonna take a moment to look at the sun going down. I wonder if he'll mysteriously disappear. What?
Do what?
I don't know.
Everyone, I'm playing the Spider-Man game, the old one.
Yeah.
Because
Pizza time.
I like the old game more than the newer one.
Yeah.
It looks so much better, which is weird for me to say.
Yeah. Okay, and so begins the building. I just wanted to have a moment to look at this footage of, well, just to look at a view like this until the world gets dark. Here comes the moon.
Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo.
I know I can't see through the clouds. Why?
When I think of a song, I think of a Fallout joke with the mini nuke.
Oh yeah. Alright. Challenge accepted. Try not to fall off this thing. Level impossible. Oh my goodness, feels weird being on, like, clouds. I'm not on clouds. I'm within clouds from the waist down. Briefly.
You're in cloud?
I'm inside of a cloud. Take it however you want. I do not care.
Don't drink and drive, smoke and fly.
I have something called drink and drive. It's called drink and energy drink while I drive casually. It's pretty easy to do. Just, don't mix it with other stuff.
Thing I sent you where he crashes the ball and breaks apart.
I feel I need to make this better than this. What have I done? Oh my goodness. I think it should be like this. Yeah.
What is update 26.40?
Update what the word that. No, I'm genuinely confused.
Minecraft 26.40? Is it just a bug fix?
Usually. Unless it's cushions. In that case, be careful what kind you sit on, because some are like very spiky and it hurts.
Well, I'm on the main Minecraft page to see what it is.
I wonder. I haven't checked the updates on the game. Although I know there will be sittable block entity thingies other than a minecart and a boat. And there are other thingies like slabs and stairs that should have came out when everything else existed all of a sudden in a World of Color update.
It's the issue of arrows shot downwards get stuck in the player's own hitbox, so they fixed that.
So you won't get shot by your own arrow by accident.
Dappled Forest. Only items and response and applicable. Okay. Graphical updates, popular trees, the red shrubs, shelf mushrooms, sounds, and blocks. Cushion, placement rules, straw bed, features and bugs. I'll get to in a second.
Oh my gosh, what does my mom want this from?
All the experimental drops. Okay. Feature and bugs, fix the text field narration, text
I'll be
field,
right back.
fix the
You
bug,
can read the whole
push
update
down.
log. I'm gonna do something quick. I'm gonna keep saying my name for no reason. What is it?
Improve bonus, screen narration. Okay, so it's basically just fixed a bunch of junk that needed to be fixed. Okay. Now require fewer hits to break matching jobs.
Never mind. It's just a Shiba Inu just having a little fun time with a little ball.
Oh.
That's literally it. It's just a little ball that the Shiba Inu is having fun with. Yes, we're watching.
Shiba Inu from the Doomies? Is that what it is?
He's just happy. He's been like sleeping most of the day, and now he just decides to like just be happy and stuff. Doug does Doug things. I don't know how exactly I should describe that. When a Doug sleeps long enough, it will finally want to do something. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing with this build, but I will need to do a lot. I bet I'm gonna fall right off this by accident, just because the world decides to. Oh look, the sheep.
So apparently Sulfur Cubes can no longer... Wait, what? They can no longer freeze when they absorb a block?
What do you mean, bruh?
That's what I'm confused about.
That doesn't make
So
sense.
when you pick up a Sulfur Cube in the bucket, if it had a block in it, it'll list what block it is too.
It usually does. Are they removing things I shouldn't?
No, it said that they're fixing it where it does it automatically. They said sometimes the code didn't work. And they are no longer considered hostile. Okay, that's nice.
I wouldn't think they were hostile.
They are no longer attacked by conduits. You do not get the Monster Hunter achievement when killed. They no longer prevent players from sleeping. Okay. Take fewer hits to break. So magical job. Thank you. That's what I've been hoping for. This boat, trying to put the boat without enchanted tools is so dumb.
Yeah, a million. Wait, are you saying that you don't have to hit it a million times with your hand just to break a boat?
You have to break it in Java, like 3 or 4.
I see. Just punch it 4 times, it'll be gone.
Yeah. It says Ender Dragon now deflects projectiles when perching.
I thought I already did.
Projectiles no bounce off targets to it. This is bug fixes, is what I'm reading.
Yeah, I figured.
Says projectiles now deflect projectile, or creative players now deflect projectiles.
I see.
In Java, high levels of strength now correctly increase the distance at which Sulfur Cube with an absorb block is knocked back. Okay. Absorb block now emit landing particles when they hit the ground. You can get stop blocked when standing inside the Sulfur Cube or Creaking's bounding box.
They're reeking.
Okay, so it's a more of a... would despawn after blocking a player for too long. Okay. Just fixed some bugs is all what it was. Hunter components, AI components, goals. Okay, so that's all JavaScript code. So they're putting vibrant visuals too to make it run a little bit better.
Oh, okay. So there's lots of things that make sense and some stuff that doesn't make sense, I guess. By the sounds of it.
I'm wondering if the freezing means like maybe it doesn't crash. That's kind of what I'm getting from it.
I would think that. Yeah,
It looks like it's mostly just fixing everything that was kind of bugged with the update originally. But I didn't encounter any bugs at all in it.
Yeah. Unless it's like a specific device kind of thing. If it's mobile, well, I don't know what to say. Mobile is not going to be the best no matter what. But
Interesting.
let's see if I get killed from the spider jumped to try to kill me. It committed die.
It committed spider side.
Yes. Hazel, welcome back. I didn't read the chat, like, literally in the stream, my bad. Finished creating artwork for one of my clients. I know you had some trust issues or concerns about commissioning art for me, so just wanted to reassure. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's gonna take time for me to figure out if I decide to take, like, a moment to decide commissions or want to, like, how do you say it? It's not like you order it, but you don't order commissions. You request for make like a commission. The artist, yeah. I still don't know. My English is not Englishing sometimes. It's late at night, so. But I really don't care too much since I expected myself to be like this for this night. Oh my goodness, I got lots of coal. It's not actually that's not a lot of coal. It's not enough coal for any player like me. God, I'm not gonna forget what I'm doing. My first objective is to try to put a few cobblestone blocks and smell a few cobblestone blocks specifically on the castle I will soon make on spawn. Is it worth mining coal right now? Let's find out. Okay, if I miss this jump, I will cry. Okay, good. I didn't miss the jump. So, can we go for creating your art? Hazel says. I'm the kind of guy who's very indecisive, so I have no idea. I have a nighttime brain, so my decision making might have been weird. And let me check. I'm gonna go up my water vader. I'm not gonna kill that spider. I'm just gonna keep that alive. Well, for now. Okay. This is not fully developed. It's gonna take some time for it to develop. Yep, there's some here. Put that in there because why not? This needs to be collected. There's a lot of cobblestone I do not have. Now, usually stone like this doesn't give you literal stone slabs. It'll give you a pressure plate and then this. So let's keep going with whatever I was trying to do. And this is why I have stairs, thankfully, because without this, it's going to be pretty rough trying to create this, hanging above. Hold on. That's, oh my check something. What did I do? Oh, I think this is how I'm supposed to do it. So my plan for this entire build is to try to make more of this castle and hope for the best that it works. Otherwise, this is going to be very big waste of my time if I do this wrong. Can we talk on Discord? I'm thinking. I'm really thinking. I may not have anything to say today. I really don't know what to talk about, but let's see. I'm thinking if I make this like this, basically it's like a guardrail, sort of. And I'm just like, wait a minute. Idea. Like I can use this to separate the floor like this. Yeah, like this. This is what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna talk on Discord for this night. It's been a long day. It's been a very slow day. I didn't really make much like I thought. It's been very boring. It's just, I kind of had too much expectation for today. But other than that, this is kind of like my moments, just do whatever. And just do this. The least I can do right now is probably not talk about money. Because today just felt very boring and slow. And yeah, it's just, I made it too high of an expectation. So right now I'm just going to plan on this ginormous structure that's going to take a few months probably, but that's expected. Okay, here's the part where even though I said I didn't want to terraform, I'm going to have to end up to terraform anyways. This is going to be the part where I'm going to do lots of stone mining. If I sent you a message, will you be able to check it out when I'm free? Maybe. I just hope I don't, like, get too tired. Well, by tired, I mean, like, I don't know. Lazy, if you will. I'm just... There's nothing wrong with me. It's just a slow day. Just gonna do slow. Let's see. I think I got... That's a lot of dirt. What can I do with a lot of dirt? Could I do with lots of dirt? That's like a question of the century. What can I do with lots of dirt? 2 here. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I'll try to message after this, because I'm gonna try to focus on some bits for this time. Hopefully I don't end up dozing off watching YouTube like I usually do, because either I run out of ideas or I am genuinely exhausted, whichever of the two. I think I should do this. I want to remove this. I really don't want to remove that tree just yet. It might give me an idea. If it does. I'm gonna lower my render distance just a little bit for a smoother frame rate for the stream. Okay, yeah, like this. This is how it should be. At least for me, because this laptop only runs so many things. Which is this. Kinda just reinstalling like builds today. And oh hey, someone on chat. The name is how do I Epic Skater 289, right? Let me check this for if something happens. There we go. I see the message. Stands just to make sure that I'm still here. My bad if someone thought. Sorry about that, Epic Skater 289, but how are you doing tonight? I'm usually tired, but I down like a certain drink that just keeps me awake. But either way, I might still be tired until probably sometime later. Let me see. Someone just told me that someone just made food, so that's why I'm just like, should I go and get some food and have a food break for some reason, or should I continue playing and wait for the next day to have something? Either way, I think I should just wait. And everyone who joined in on this stream, welcome in. I see select few members here so far. You can go ahead, relax. You can get a good drink of something, whatever it is. It could be water. You can, whatever really makes it feel like a great time. Really, not like great time to the point that you're wasted, you know. But I say this with a reason. But I am planning to make this castle, and let me read chat on what Epic Skaters said. I play beta 1.401. That's interesting. I've always remembered beta 173 every time I get on this particular game on Java Edition on my laptop. Like, I wonder what major differences, because even though I've played Minecraft for a long time, it's mostly experienced on Pocket Edition, so I sort of have the mixture of the game through Pocket Edition. It's been a little bit. I'll spam clip this. Oh no, I made pressure plates. That's okay. I might find uses for it later. Who knows? I might make like a redstone door. Be cool. But I do find it interesting that people also play beta 1.4. For me, I'm used to seeing 1.7.3 because I see majority of people who play the game usually play that version. And I'm well familiar with it, at least. Well, I'm trying to get back into it, at least. I'm gonna tell someone that I do not want to do a food break right now. Unless you want me to, but then everyone will be gone. Then what's the point of the stream, right? I'll be right back. Another reason that I didn't want to have food right now is because I think at work I ate a lot of like they give me a benefit of like they cook for everyone. So I had a little more than what I thought, and now I'm like sometimes sleepy. It's not like I ate turkey or anything, but it feels similar. So let's hope I do not end up sleeping through this stream. Oh, sorry, but the sounds are kind of loud. AFK. Sounds are kind of loud. Wait, what the sounds loud? I'm still testing if my audio is good. Let me know. Like, I'm still learning from all of these streams I'm gonna do. If anyone is out there to let me know if something went wrong with the stream, you always let me know if the audio is not mixed well. Like, maybe my voice is quieter, for example, or the audio is too loud. I'm not okay now. I thought something else happened, but no, it's just really me telling someone that like I already ate too much food earlier from work. They cook stuff, so I couldn't really have any right now at home. Technically, overeating, I could probably have a food coma later. I don't know if that's how it works, but if I end up being that way and I don't do any more Minecraft or stay still with no response, I am not dead, but rather in a coma for food. Because I think that's how it works. I've experienced it at least once before, and I realized I waked up at midnight when I was supposed to be awake 5 minutes later. At 6 or something like that. I've done it before. It's something. Yeah, I just had to tell someone. Oh, Epic Skater. Bold of you to assume I sound like Dialco. I've heard of that guy. He kind of, I sort of inspire from how he talks a little bit by some degree. I don't think I am exactly Dialco. I'm not LARPing, okay? I'm just gonna clarify. I am just trying to be myself. Maybe it's my voice is monotone. I don't know. Usually my voice is monotone when I'm tired, but hopefully I'm not. Because I could have sworn downing an energy drink before going to work and then coming back home, I thought it would solve something. I thought. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Everyone has a different reaction to stuff. I am running out of cobblestone. Very quickly. And coal. Oh boy. Yeah, I need more coal. Oh. And cobblestone. And I thought my off-camera... I thought I was gonna get killed right there. I thought I was gonna splatter everywhere with my items. I thought I was actually gonna die first time in this world. It did not happen. It in fact did not happen. Like, you could look at my stats. Damage taken, number of deaths. Look at this. I have no deaths yet on here. That would have been a very embarrassing first stat. That would have happened if I was dumb. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I have minimal deaths in this entire world. Just like a small. How long can I take until one day I suddenly stupidly die in this game? That wouldn't be good, would it? It would not be good at all. I'm kind of just everywhere with how I'm going to build today. Not only I'm going to contribute to making this castle, I'm also going to contribute to making my first base ever to actually, well, work and feel like home. Even if it feels like a backroom's feeling home, because everything's the same. By same, I mean like everything looks like wood. Okay, Mexican. Well, if you see me as Dialcalarp or wait, how do you pronounce that? Dialclarp? Oh, it looks like I've implanted an idea that I'm LARPing. Well, I don't do exactly what that guy does. I like his channel. I don't know if he streams a lot. If he does, I think I'm technically indirectly LARPing, if you will. I don't know how LARPing exactly works. I don't want to sound like I'm mimicking, because I've heard one person try to LARP a certain channel that ended up like, I think it was like techno LARP situation. I've heard of that one. That got spicy because everyone knows about the legend. And just seeing a LARP of it, knowing that he's not alive, yeah, that situation. It's understandable how that LARP didn't go well, because, yeah. Don't get me wrong, my father did not like the idea of someone trying to LARP someone that used to be alive. Wait, Dialco does stream? Oh, I'm trying to think if I've seen him stream though, because maybe it's because my schedule's always full. I don't get to see his streams unless it's at like a time in the afternoon. Like I get a better chance to see you stream like that. But that's cool. If he streams in a time that I can see him stream. Yeah, if for some reason I've ever met Dialco, I would just gonna first clarify that I'm not trying to LARP. Unless he's okay with it, I don't know. I never thought I would be sounding like that, honestly. I'm just some random dude on the internet who just thought I'm just gonna use my mid laptop with enough RAM to run probably some old mods on this version of Minecraft in particular, maybe even older versions, and just hope that I can continue streaming like this. This is kind of like my only downtime to play Minecraft, really. Like, even though I have off camera, sometimes I just don't get as much time off camera. Like, don't get me wrong, I've actually stripped mine an entire off camera session almost overnight, and then ended up getting lost in a cave, too tired to continue. And that's why one of my last streams ended up being just me being stuck in a cave, figuring out everything on how to get out, and then ending up like finding another cave to get lost in, almost. And I ended up with 20 diamonds, I think, or 18. I'm trying to remember. Actually, where's that water coming from? Wait a minute. Where's this water from? I know I could have used dirt blocks instead. What's this? Oh. What's this? Did I dig this? Yeah, I did. Oh. Okay, I did. Look at this. Somehow I went from trying to expand my first base to actually that works out. I think that actually works out. I just need to raise it up a little bit. Yeah, I don't want this room to be... I don't want this to be a waterfall. That'd be awesome. You know what? Let's roll with it. I want a waterfall here. This is Minecraft, so I can do almost whatever with this game. So why not? I have to... There. Random thing, but can you place Skyblock in Beta 173? Well... I am not so savvy with the history of Skyblock as a whole, but something tells me that, like, I've seen a channel, like technically you can play Skyblock almost in whatever version if you set it up for yourself a certain way where you're, like, very high up, just enough that and have a rudder distance to not see anything below you if you want. Technically you could, but I don't know. I'll need to get some research to see, like, what was the very first versions of Skyblock then, so I can make sure that I'm right or wrong. Like, I don't want to say the wrong stuff. I gotta know my history. Sometimes I don't with Skyblock. Sounds like a good idea, though. Maybe I should get into Skyblock. Maybe. Maybe, like, a random small series that I will do occasionally on every odd day of whenever I feel like I'm on a stream with enough time in my hands. Maybe I will. I don't expect it to be successful, though, because that's probably just going to be me streaming, just looking at the same block, mining cobblestone, hopefully get enough materials for trees and all that. Because, I don't know. It's very grindy. Maybe 173 Skyblock, if that ever existed, which maybe it did, I think, it would be very, very grindy. And I would have to set it up a specific way just to make it still possible because of how grindy it is. The first Skyblock version was a 9x9. So like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9x9? I thought it was 3x3, but I could be wrong. I have no idea. I don't really want to be that guy who misinforms himself or be oblivious to certain things. So hopefully I know what I'm saying and what I'm doing. Hopefully I don't say anything wrong. But if I am wrong, I would have to correct it in the next stream or at that very moment if anyone starts to talk to me about it. Like there's an issue. I'm not perfect, I'm just saying. I just don't want to be seen as a dum-dum. I am surprised how... No, it's actually a 3x3, my bad. Okay. So it might have been, yeah. I thought it was actually a 3x3, yeah. You're good, don't worry. I make mistakes a lot, sometimes I even forget. I tend to make mistakes myself, it's okay. It's okay, Epic Skater, I've made mistakes before. Like, as I said, sometimes I'm not in the moment to realize what I even said until like seconds or minutes or even so much longer later. It just feels awkward when you realize that. And then everyone's just looking at you is like, what? Did you actually mean that? Or... Yeah. I can feel very big dumb at times. I feel small brain randomly. It's just how I am, I guess. But I know I can do better sometimes. Let's see here. I really don't want to use this diamond pickaxe too much because I want to like actually, like, you know what? I'm just gonna use it. I can always make another one in this version. don't have mending, so why would I want to preserve this thing? I must use it. I cannot keep a tool preserved in this game. It's inevitable that I will have to have a 1 durability pickaxe in a double chest somewhere. Just as a heirloom of what I've done with it. I got a lot of cobblestone. Hey, why do I have so much cobblestone, guys? Been mining too much. Actually, no, it's not really enough cobblestone for a castle, is it? This is exactly why I'm carving this random waterfall thing here. Knowing very well I can go that way if I want to. I'm kind of just freestyling this entire build. I have no idea. Skater, let me read that real quick. I would recommend Skyblock 1.1 though. It has that L-shaped island. Yeah, that one's the most iconic one. Everyone remembers that version instead of like the weird 3x3 with little to no room, because yeah, a 3x3 is more challenging. Like, you would have to use almost every single block just to even get the cobblestone generator running, and like I can't imagine like failing so many times or having to redo that just because. Hey, Callum's, is it Callum's or Columns Life? I don't know how to pronounce that, but let me know. I'm going to play a song in E minor. Hey, E minor, alright! I had... Please play the song. I would like to hear it. I would like to hear the song in E minor. No, I'm genuinely excited. I'm playing along, by the way. I'm not kidding. Look, I gotta be a little silly sometimes, because if I'm not, the silliness will just explode everywhere, and it won't be the best thing you'll see out of me. I always hold it. You got the reference. Well done. Thanks. Thank you. I knew the song, the Solitude in E minor thing. I've always remembered watching SpongeBob, and it's just when Patrick immediately falls asleep to the very first few notes. I always find it funny. See, I still know things. I still know some things I watched in childhood. Epic Skater says the liquids are in the ground. You mean right here? If that is the case, I can try to naturalize it a little bit, or use more cobblestone look to it. Yeah, the liquids are in the ground, in fact. If I put, like, wood floor in here, it wouldn't feel right, because stuff will rot. Like, wood rots because of moisture and water and all that. Technically, this will, like, eventually, you know, but this is a controlled waterfall. It feels like a small monument of a memorial, I guess. Maybe I could put a bench here, or a few of them, and make a small garden. I'm considering that, actually. Let's do that. Our problem, though, is this gravel is quite gravelly. I don't like gravel. I think people universally don't like gravel. Liquids are in the ground like the second layer. Wait, second layer. Hopefully I'm not no brain right now. I'm trying to figure that out. So far, the liquid here, if you mean like this liquid, this was already right here. You could call this like one of those weird air pockets in the world. That always seems to be very common in this version. To be concerned with this, I don't know if I should be, but I really don't want this gravel here, because I actually want to use this gravel. Just best hope I don't break this diamond shovel, because I want to keep every diamond tool and never break one. Just put them in double chests as a collection. It's kind of like how I collect Pokemon cards in real life, but tools. Historic artifacts, if you will. Will call me ancient one day, or if I already am. Unk status, whatever people call it. I don't know. Like, saying unk status sounds cringe enough to me, by some degree. I don't know. You tell me whatever about it. I don't really know. Like, for me to be known as an uncle would probably be scary enough. Because one thing, I probably wouldn't be able to know how to cook for them. I probably wouldn't really, like, make the healthiest food. I'd probably be that one guy who puts in Hot Pockets and just calls it a meal. Probably. I might give a different answer. Maybe give me a decade of experience in living. Maybe I'll cook something good for us. Other than, like, fried potatoes? I don't know. Is it really disconnected? This... Is it still working? It's still on, right? I can see my cursor. I'm gonna look in the replay just to see if I'm having a seizure with the cursor. I just want to make sure. I'm gonna re-look at this footage. If it doesn't show that, something's wrong, like horribly... Okay, never mind. It said, like, OBS disconnected and then reconnected. It kind of got me worried. Hopefully nobody was affected by that major thing happening. Wow. If I'm still streaming, hopefully... Okay, I'm still good? Okay, thank you. It said disconnected. I got worried for a second. I never had that happen before, considering that this is, like, how many weeks of me streaming. Usually I try to label it on how many times I've streamed, but sometimes I forget. If my stream is still running, that's good. I just didn't want to see myself having to figure out a problem for the first time and take hours into the night of like streams. Okay, thank goodness, YouTube. I am still here. Famous last words 12 years later. What a nice chill stream. Thanks, YouTube algorithm. Yes, absolutely. I just best hope no stream in like this will ever become me ranting about things in life, because like we already had enough problems with that, with ranting about stuff, so I kind of want this to be like a cool place where I can just do whatever cool thing a Minecrafter does and just create some awesome builds and interiors. Which, in fact, I haven't built enough interiors in this game. This might be me learning for once on how to do interiors. Like, I'm always the guy who builds the outside of a build, but forgets to actually put interiors inside. Until, like, at the very end of probably the lifespan of the game, or probably at the end of the world's life, almost. In other words, I procrastinate. And it's not okay. You know, these little... Like, thank goodness I get random stacks of dirt, because if I did not have this, it's gonna be just a bunch of gravel pockets that turn into air pockets very quickly as I dig through this. So, like, see this? Man, it reminds me of Tetris. I used to randomly play that on the PlayStation, because that was what I got out of boredom. It was like after school, like after doing work in school. Yeah, school's coming back, by the way. Sorry to remind you. But, yeah, my school experience was just mostly like, take too long to do math, English being questionable, and everyone just mostly having fun instead of actually learning sometimes. Sometimes the experiences are okay. Like, not everything is going to be like the best or the worst of the worst, but you know, one day you're gonna miss that you went to school, kind of deal. Eventually, unless everyone's already grown up and like do other things. But anyone who's still in school, I feel the hard thing to know is that eventually those moments will stop. So, I'm just saying as a reminder for everyone who's still in school, it's okay. You still got a lot to do. I know, just a random, down-to-earth kind of stuff. I'm saying this because I've already graduated school. Some people don't talk to me anymore because either they're too busy with life, but hey, at least I got a friend on Discord right now. That's still here, I think.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, I'm just making sure, You're probably locked in.
So I was just gonna be quiet and let you do your thing is what I was doing.
Oh, okay, you're still here. I thought there was something else. Hey, that's good though. That's good what you're doing. I still appreciate when that happens. So, see, I still have friends. Very...
Just a figment of your imagination. No, I'm joking.
Oh no! Wait, go back! Wait, come back! and then I realize I'm in a padded cell, just like rummaging around. Realize I'm just prodded full of dirt all over me from just sweating over and over again from episodes. Thinking I'm doing this, but really I'm not. That'd be such a horrible twist, wouldn't it? Very bad twist.
I think me and you are the only two that stayed connected after high school.
Yeah, because like everyone else that we know, I don't know if you want to say their names. I don't think it's a good idea. We can use we could probably use some insider names, if you will, insider names that will describe them, but not necessarily.
One's
say
already married.
Yeah, surprisingly,
Yeah,
everyone's like the same age.
History stuff, I think, is a pastor, maybe, or missionary. I don't know what he's doing.
Whichever one. Either way, I'm rooting for them. Hope for their best of their
education. Going to become a doctor or something.
Yeah, for me, becoming a doctor is not there.
Doctor they're going to be, if it's like special person hospital
or like a doctor of mathematics kind of thing. Whichever one, hopefully very good.
With medical field.
Oh,
exactly.
I'll just say I don't do well with anything medical related because an experience in the hospital was enough to say to me, no, I don't want to see a needle. I really don't. I don't like needles. I'm not scared of needles. Like, it's just the very fact that you're watching it and then knowing what it does, but you don't feel it, but you feel something weird.
I always turn my head every time because I'm like, just get it over with.
I mean, like IV kind of needles, that one gets me freaked out a little bit. Just, they had to give me cranberry juice to get back up, just to perk up after what I just witnessed. That's how bad it was. That could be a whole entire talk of the day.
Surgery, the best thing in the world is when you wake up, you're given a red slushy.
Red slushy. Wait a minute. Really? Is it icy? Is it like one from CK?
It's more like icy than it is anything.
Hey, slushy.
Styrofoam cup.
Oh, yeah, it's styrofoam. Right.
Whenever you have the plastic spoon scraping against the cup, I'm just like,
It just feels weird. Yes, I agree.
Remember we had what was the party we had at school?
Oh.
Back in high school?
I'm trying to remember.
And we had the styrofoam cups.
Oh. Wait a minute. Did we have to...
Oh, do you not want to tell this story? Because we don't have to if you don't want to.
If it's just... I mean, if it's, like, uneventful to everyone else, I don't know.
It happened. It was more we just laughed at something dumb, and that was it.
Yeah, we just laughed at something dumb. Yeah, it's probably boring.
Took the styrofoam cup, I just took a bite out of it. I was like, hey guys, I got...
Okay, now I remember. I've already forgotten that. Oh my goodness. You didn't swallow it. You didn't actually swallow it, did you?
No, I spat it out.
Okay.
I didn't fall.
Okay. I was just about to say, like, how did you go with that?
Why would I have been going for the school we went to?
Okay, I forgot to read chat. My bad. Let's read chat real quick before we continue. Epic Skater has a question. Why am I placing saplings? Originally, well, if you think about it, with a Zen kind of feeling, just having running water like this, I think it would be a great idea to have some plant life around, just to get you in the feels of like being in a relatively relaxing place. That's mostly my reason. But you can also have a lot of interpretations if you want of whatever it could be in your eyes. Like I can use these crafting tables right now to make benches like this. Why do I hear a chicken? Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I can put like benches right here. You can just like sit here, just listen to the sound of flowing water, and just like relax. Just hearing the ASMR sound or the relaxing water sound, whatever you want. It's like listening to that one audio you really like, and then you just start falling asleep. That kind of deal. And just the idea, it feels kind of zen in here, if you will. Actually, it doesn't feel zen enough to me if there's no paintings. So let's put that to... I could put a food here. Like... No, not that. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, no. What am I doing? There's that one painting that looks, yeah, like this one. This one probably works very well for this. I think that's gonna work best. I think that would work very good. Actually, let's just put it like that. Alright, first try. That's amazing. Just like that. Do I read? No, I don't know. Should I? Here's the part that can be very difficult because paintings have always been like this. Not like there's anything wrong. Okay, yeah. I'd say this is a pretty good room for like just sit down, relax. I could put more plants here if I want. In fact, should I? Let me see what trapdoors do before I do anything, because, yeah, I think it, yeah, that's right. If I do like this, it just, that gives me an idea. See, when my mind just flows randomly, it just suddenly gets ideas, like this, freestyle. I could put some roses here, maybe dandelion. Whatever one's a good choice. This is actually a pretty good room to lounge. Just fall asleep, I guess. It's pretty random, but it's a good addition than seeing this creeper all the time. But I keep it there because it's funny. Wait a minute. And Column says, nice room. Yeah, I agree with that too. More room for used to. I just make a bunch of boring rectangular rooms. No interior plans. I plan to make I feel like is more powerful in this version than like today's Minecraft versions. It feels like I'm getting more grass out of wheels. Are you sure bone meal? I
feel like it is because of how much you have to use for stuff now.
I mean, it is used for farms, though.
Well, I mean, like, if you're trying to get trees and stuff, I feel like it's not really worth it.
Oh. I always let my trees pass through time. If I'm at spawn like this, sometimes I place a billion trees, sometimes around here out of spite. But
what
maybe
I
not.
do as well, I usually just let it go as its own.
Let it grow naturally. It's healthier. It's healthier for the soil too.
Well,
Epic Skater says, I like not having tall grass. And to that I say, tall grass can be obnoxious at times, because sometimes you would realize you can't hit a skeleton. And, yeah, you're right, Colum, that's a lot of torches. Somebody in particular in this very Discord call said this is a lot of birthday candles. And yes, it is a lot of birthday candles everywhere. It's because the lighting system in beta 173, I'll put a F3 mode to show you this is beta 173 for a moment. The wacky stats are everywhere, but because of how brightness works in Minecraft in the old version compared to new, if you don't have a certain part of, like, a certain level of brightness, it used to be where it doesn't have to be pitch black or brightness level almost 1 or 0 to actually have mob spawn. It's just, if it was dark enough in general, it could be a zombie or a creeper just spawns randomly in a random corner that you forgot to put a torch on, maybe by 1 block even, because I've had that experience happen before, and it is something that spooks me a lot. I'm gonna use this cactus, probably not, but let me see. You know what I didn't do with this ceiling is... uh-oh. Well, what I didn't do with the ceiling is first put floor torches everywhere, because this is the world of gravel that we're gonna get into. I think I'm underneath what I would like to call a gravel chunk. Everything is so gravelly. Alright, let's get ready. Let's get ready for it to get everywhere. Actually, I thought there's gonna be more gravel than this. But you will never know. You never know if there's not so much gravel or so much gravel. Yeah, columns. It's good that newer versions fixed where the brightness problem with mobs were like they just spawn because of a certain brightness wasn't met. Even when a random corner in the house looks like it's well lit, it really isn't. I just gotta be careful right now in this version, because even if I take these torches away, who knows if some random creeper actually did spawn. Let's say I dig here. If I'd go like 4 blocks out, and if I didn't have a torch, or even 3 blocks maybe, it would still spawn. Even like right here, you can have a random chance of something spawned. So I really need to like get something called glowstone and carpet, if carpets exists in the game. I think it exists in this version. I don't remember. Correct me if I am incorrect. See? The best you could do is wool blocks as carpet. See? Yeah, I'm so used to seeing those tricks to make your room bright without, like, you know, those shorts. Sometimes I forget that. Oh, hey, I didn't know you were here. Welcome in. Looks like we got another person in today. Yeah, I'm just mostly talking, just live streaming in Minecraft, just building cool things instead of just mining in a cave, getting lost, and barely finding things.
What are you building right now?
Mostly this is like my first base ever. I'm basically renovating it to look better. And man. So because it's old Minecraft, expect a lot of logs, planks, and cobblestone, because that's really the best color palette I can get out of this game. Alright. I could make like a unique pattern on this if I wanted to, on the ceiling. Or have built-in lights, like glowstone if I get to the nether, which last stream when I was inside of a cave and got enough obsidian, I actually made a portal and realized that I didn't like the nether. Oh my god. Because ghasts actually snipe you, like, from very far away. Even if it looks like they're not looking at you, they still try to fire, like, every fireball they have. And it's a little obnoxious. I'm glad it was fixed, but you know, when you come back to a certain version, you wouldn't think of that because, well, you're so used to modern until you go back into like old versions like this to be reminded.
Yeah.
But either way, I still like playing this version though. I would like to see myself do better in cases like that. Like I used to never get on the Nether. Oh, Epic Skater says, bye guys. Alright, I'll see you in the next stream, or whenever, really. I'll be here like Wednesdays at 9:30. Sometimes I get on early if I post about it. So, see ya. And make sure you have good sleep. Because I know I'm not going to get a good enough sleep no matter what. Because I feel like I don't have enough time. I'm going to stream for a while, if you're wondering. I'm assuming. I assume, but I have no idea. Everyone can be having different reasons why they get on streams. In this case, because it's like 10:51 in my time zone, which I'm saying that for anybody who is outside of that version. I'm just saying because everybody has like different schedule, different reasons to be off, and getting on different places. And I think chat said something, or somebody in chat said something, my bad. I don't want to call everyone chat, that'd be weird. Colum says, it's really good Minecraft lets you play old versions of the game. Yeah, well, asterisk, star note, please note. Bedrock Edition doesn't do that quite exactly in the Minecraft launcher, but it is good that Java Edition allows you to play like older versions like right now. I don't know when they're going to implement that for Bedrock, if they will, but if they do, I will be very excited for that, because I like even old versions of Bedrock, even if people don't like Bedrock. That's probably an unpopular thing to say to the majority who likes Java Edition, because that's where everyone starts, and that's where Minecraft started in the first place. I respect both versions, it's just I hope Bedrock just gets fixed a lot, where they won't have random bugs happen every 3 seconds on certain people's devices. And it doesn't have to be an Xbox player, like any. Even on my phone, I randomly bug out on it. Maybe that's just because it's. I don't think the versions are old, is it? I have no idea. If it is, I'm in for a pickle right now. I'm in a pickle. Because I can't afford a lot of phones, or let alone a phone, without, you know, it's expensive, but figure it out. Does this lead to outside? Let me use this. Oh, it does. It does. I might have to, like... Let me check what Column has to say. I play Minecraft on PS5, and it's never been too bad. Okay, that's great news. Is it like a Pro? Is it like a normal PS5? Because as far as I know, my friend currently on, just listening to what I have to say, I have no idea. I've heard recently that some people's PS5s are starting to slow down, so that just makes me wonder about it a little bit. Like, would it apply into, like, some situations? Oh, it's just a normal one? Okay. Okay, if it still runs relatively smooth, I think that's still a win. Other than hearing the controversies regarding Sony trying to take away our physical game thing that we've been going through over the years. Like, make sure to buy a lot of physical copies if you like them. A certain game in particular. Unless you don't have storage, then I'm sorry. Like, we could talk about the Sony situation if you want right now. But long story short, they want everything digital. 2028. Just a reminder. And hopefully...
That week happened last week of August from the 23rd to like the 30th.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna read... Okay, this is Colin saying this. Yeah, sometimes I regret being a PlayStation gamer. Yeah. And today, I just hope that Xbox doesn't try to follow suit as well. I don't know. It's tough. It's been pretty tough for everybody who loved PlayStation. Even after all the console war situation. At this point, I think everyone who has different consoles should at least agree that having digital only existing probably isn't the best. Because, again, one day you can just play a game that you liked for like 3 months and then suddenly you don't have access to it. Like, that's what scares me, is just how many people have digital only, or just say it's the new age, and then you just look on the other side to see like every console that we've had so far is just really just to be digital. And then everything just falls apart. It's very upsetting. That's why I've been considering if I go to the game exchange that I know about nearby, I can probably get some games for cheap, hopefully. Maybe I could try getting Red Dead like a physical copy. Like I already have BO3, BO2, BO2 PlayStation 3, BO2 PlayStation 3. If they had physical copies for PS4, we could have all the Black Ops games, like 1 and 2, and like specifically 1 and 2, but it'd be amazing. Then I can just say I own a lot of Black Ops games and not have to worry about digital only problems. I don't know. It tells me I really need to put some bookshelves in this room. I haven't found sugarcane in this world. I think we're gonna put some bookshelves in this spots. I think this is a pretty good interior. For now, I just need to put some. I may need bookshelves before I do that. Anyways, we got a Zen lounge, pretty much. I wouldn't think I would build that, but it is a good start. I'd like to be in a relaxing. Minecraft to me is relaxing, relatively, even if it's I did not mean to suddenly not catch up with the other message Colin said with so many. Yeah, it's basically a text for, yeah, sometimes I was working with PlayStation Gamer with some of these decisions lately. Yeah. I didn't mean to, like, forget the benefit of the decisions according to the messages. I'll do better. I know I will, unless I get too distracted. Inside this particular spot too long, because I know I got so many other things in my life, and this pickaxe is already going down. Once this pickaxe is like, the durability isn't showing me red, I'm gonna have to stop it. Just let me check what Colin said. I think the game's a bit louder than your voice. Okay. Let's put it on 80%, and since there's rain, this should be a good test to see if my voice is too quiet. Alright. It's on 80% audio for now, and let's get into the outro. I want to preserve everything here with its correct length. If the game's still louder than my voice, let me know, because I am still learning. It's not always that I get feedback about streams, whether the audio's good or not, so it'd be great to have some feedback, some good, honest feedback to make sure if the audio mixing is okay. or at least making sure it's healthy, at least. Like, a mixture of everything is balanced. Rain's very loud, so that's one thing. I'm not going to worry too much about completing everything in here yet. This is just one room that leads to 1, 2, 3. 3 rooms from one doorway in here. Eventually I'll make different floors, but that's going to be for another time here. And I got this cool little center here. But we're not here for that. We're here to see if I know how to craft things. Most specifically, toss sticks. Now, if I remember correctly, this is how power rails are made. Last time I failed making that miserably multiple times, so let's start wasting paper so I can have like a railroad system. That's okay. I'm not gonna use this though. I'm gonna keep that for like as my first block. Kind of no question. Okay, they're not powered, but they look like they are powered. They just not. And it's slow to mine, so I gotta keep it on it. Yeah. It's nice to see a chill streamer. Most streamers are too loud for my liking. Yes, I completely agree. Some people are... Like, there are some content creators that try to invite younger audiences by having a certain type of voice or a certain attitude, if you will. I don't know if that's the right term, but that's what I'm going to say for now. Not everybody has the perfect voice for everyone to listen to. Like this one could probably get some older audiences to be more relaxed. Sometimes they may sleep on streams. I don't think I've had any reports of people dozing off yet. But if it is, seems to be the case, well, hopefully you don't end up oversleeping on that night and realize you're late for work or school. Whatever it be, I try to be chill, because like, we have enough problems in the world. Start rain too much. At least we gotta have a room to chill. Otherwise, everyone's probably gonna explode. Yeah, it's right. I'm not meaning that in a dramatic way, I'm just saying that sometimes you just need to let go from it and just chill. Like, there's a certain point you need to take a break. Sometimes I do that with games, because one time I burned out my PS4 trying to do exactly what I'm doing. However way I was streaming with my PS4, the setup was like, it wasn't as good as this, because for some reason the screen could randomly just start skipping for no reason. It was just a PS4 Slim. It wasn't like super advanced like PS4 Pro, and 720p with feels like early frames a second isn't really the best for a platform like this. And 720 for some reason feels like 360 whenever I stream like in PS4 base. Trying to stream. I actually started out streaming in that console. It did not work out. I don't know how it's not working out. It's just not there. At least for me, it didn't attract a lot of people. Yeah, some versions were never the best, but because it was a Christmas gift that my dad decided to get me, and also it had that little Fortnite V-Bucks thing you can get with it as well, and the Universal skin that you could get because of getting that specific console. Yeah, at the time it was a good idea. Oh, how little did I know the Slim was like the best version. How little did I know the PS4 Slim would be so dismal. I'm not trying to trash on my own PS4, but sometimes I feel like it could have done a little better. Like maybe I would have won some Fortnite matches a little more if it weren't so bad. The rain still having my voice. Okay. Wait, my voice is quieter than the rain. Yeah, you're right. Still learning. I put it on, instead of 80, I'll put it on 69 because it's nice. Yeah, look at this. 69 in music, 69 in sound, now 69 on sensitivity. That should be nice, I think, hopefully. If it doesn't work out so good, let me know. Because rain is loud. It's literally the loudest thing known to man in this game. I don't have problems with it, but if it makes hearing me not good, let me know. Because I probably one day have random low, and then rain just proceeds to almost watch out most of what I'm trying to say. Given I'm still trying to learn new words. Unless I'll have to turn my volume down to 20% just for everyone to hear me. And you'll definitely hear me, but maybe not so much stuff. But I have just a simple idea of sort of just doing that and possibly put some, it's kind of like a slight overhang from the castle a little bit, maybe. That might work. Hopefully that works. I really would like to see how it goes. Where's the clouds? Let me see. Where's the clouds? Where's the clouds? Where's the clouds? Wait, can I turn off clouds? I don't think I can. No. Maybe not. No, not this one. I'm gonna keep smooth lighting on unless I want a certain thing to happen. Epic Skater, welcome back. You're back because you're bored. That's completely fine. Sometimes there are moments where I genuinely have no idea what to say, but it's all good. It's good you still return though. It's pretty fun. I understand why you have fun with it. Column says something again. I find it so funny when people call level 4 night on Minecraft for as if that wouldn't happen in any reality. Yeah, I will have a little take on level Fortnite. It didn't take long for me to get a little bored, or very bored rather, because a certain aspect of the game with me is just, it was just over grindy, if you will. It just felt like I'm just grinding way too much on certain progression. And don't get me wrong, you need a certain amount of grind for the game to feel rewarding, but not like to the point it takes forever to progress. I'm sure everyone gets that. Like, oh, what's that? Put my sounds to 50. Okay, I'll put it at 50. Hopefully that helps because the rain is so loud in this version. Yeah, I'm still learning, guys. I want to make sure that hearing my voice is actually good. I really don't want something to end up hard to hear. The rain is very loud. Yeah, yeah, come on. I understand your agreement too with this. With Lego Fortnite, like the idea of housing made sense. I see what they were trying to do. But sometimes I felt like there was too much implemented all at once too into like Fortnite, and it felt complicated at the moment. Like yes, you got temperature, which that would make sense in like it makes more sense if you think about like Vintage Story having a system. I haven't played it, but I've seen a guy called Monster play it. He's a good guy, you can check him out. I read the story he does, he's very awesome. And chill. Sometimes I also have an inspiration from why I try to some shit like this. But I like when temperature made more sense in a game like Vintage Story because you try to be more realistic. But in Lego Fortnite terms, it kind of felt like a nuisance because it takes your health away. Like, oh yeah, Playin, you say Lego Fortnite isn't bad, but people definitely overhyped it. Yeah, absolutely. I got bored of it within like the first 2 days. Like, I was like probably ahead of Zach Scott by progression for a little bit, and then I was just like bored of it really quickly. I don't know. It just felt like running around randomly and still resource gathering and still not having enough, if you will. Like, it feels with Lego Fortnite, there's so much, but it felt like I don't know, what's the word? Like, there's so much going on with it, like, I understand what they're trying to do, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel... Like, one bit is complicated, and one bit feels like it makes sense, and then there's some bits that make no sense. For me, it was too grindy. For me, that's really what I'm trying to say. Like, I get the survival, there comes a certain point where, I don't know, it feels like it has to, and then it's slowly not having as much time on certain games, let's say. That's why games like, maybe so many games, I like indie games, because you can play them at whatever time, it don't take too long. There's some that take long. I realize I can pitch up some Epic Skater. I didn't mean to not be... Yeah, did I see your music volume be 69? Yes, absolutely, because having music being 69, same thing with sensitivity, feels very nice. Well, if it's rain though, it's gonna be a solid 50. Okay, let's see. Personally, and this is called Loose Words, I personally feel like Fortnite should stick to Battle Royale and Create. Yeah, you got a point there too. However, the idea of Save the World becoming like free to play after years of it being like you have to pay to get into it, you know? It's like I've been wanting to play Save the World for a long time. I also want them to like do a lot of stuff for Save the World because I heard that game hasn't been updated in forever. I know by just experience that it's
cool. Recently added a new gun to it.
Yeah, it's because of the Chaos Exploder report too. Like things like that, simple. Yeah, I hope there's like a lot of better implementation to it. Because sometimes I just think they really need to do that. And I just realized I talked a lot and it gave you guys a chance to say what you wanted to say. Oops. It's okay if you have something to say. As long as we're not overlapping each other too much, I think everyone knows what we're saying. That's all I gotta say. For me, Fortnite, like, I remember, I always liked old Fortnite and Chapter 2 because of how they implemented everything. It just felt like a good pace. Obviously, the lore is even more confusing to me now than what it used to be. It used to be just about the 7, now it's about way more than just that. Somehow the rocks evolved. it, which to me it's still confusing. Just saying. Oh yeah, and Save the World. Yeah, columns. Some people don't remember Save the World as well because either they never played since the beginning, or it's just finally gone to free to play, and some people still probably haven't realized that it's okay. It's still grindy, but like I still play it because I never got the chance. Yeah, for me, Save the World was like the main way I thought of just Fortnite in general. Save the World was first when I heard of it before the Battle Royale ad, like the first Battle Royale ad I've ever seen. It had a cool song to it. I liked the gameplay, even if it felt like weird seeing it for the first time. But I just remember seeing it constantly coming up, and then all of a sudden everyone's talking about Fortnite. I'm just like, hey, why is everyone talking about it? And it's just like, it's a new game. And eventually I got to play it and stuff. I made a pressure plate again. I keep making pressure plates. That's okay though, still. I might make a piston door if they have those. Gonna put some of my items inside this compartment for later, in a later time for this castle. It's gonna take a while to build this entire thing. Like, I'm still trying to make this part right here. And because there's no 256 block limit in this version, there's only like 128, I believe. Like, I could show you right now. I can demonstrate with a random block. I go up all the way to here. Like, I could place blocks here, but I can't place any right here. I'm right clicking. And when you jump up like this, look at this. The lighting's so weird. Wait. What? Hold on. What? You can place torches, but you can't place blocks on this layer. That's another weird thing I probably forgot about this version. The more you know. I don't know if it picked up on the mic. If it did, that's great.
I heard it.
I can imitate the sound that everyone knows on the more you know screen that everyone knows. Well, hopefully everyone knows. Otherwise, the more you know. I forgot. I'm gonna catch up on chat real quick. Oh wait, that's a conversation between Callum and Epic Skater. I don't have to read that, do I? It's okay if I don't have to. What's your opinion on the vibrant visuals graphics setting on Minecraft Bedrock Edition? This is a message from Callum's Life. What's my opinion about vibrant visuals graphics? Basically, to me, I see it as built-in shaders. To most people, I would say is a win, and I would probably say the same thing, because I like the idea that you have like Minecraft's way of having shaders, even though people say it's controversial if it's like because there's better shaders out there, but Minecraft's take on shaders I think is interesting. Yeah, new version of Minecraft. Yeah. Oh, you first did. You first. Sorry.
Okay. The only thing I don't like about the shaders though, or the vibrant visuals, is that it will like slow the game down.
Even you wait, do you have PS5 Pro or just normal? I forgot.
It was normal PS5, but Minecraft is one of the games to run.
Since when is there a Pro to PlayStation? What the heck?
It's been like
a while.
3 or 4 years, maybe.
I didn't know there was a Pro.
PS4 Pro, yeah. PS5 Pro.
It's not worth it though, because just get the base one.
Oh,
well. You're paying for the Pro, just like a tiny bit of storage and some more graphics.
Oh.
I mean, there's no also only grew up on Xbox. So I mean,
oh. Okay.
Xbox, you don't have no pros or anything. Xbox.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways, my take on vibrant visuals is that it's great to have like Minecraft's actual shaders after like years. People actually wanted shaders, and everyone who modded it always have amazing shaders. Not every one of them, but there are a lot of good ones. you could respectfully say, depending what shaders there are that the mod community made, I would say they all have like their place, if you will, for certain builds. It always makes lots of things look either better or a certain setting to specifically make to have cool screenshots, either on Pinterest, Minecraft community, or r/Minecraft builds or whatever. I like looking at those occasionally. But for me, I'm mostly used to just basic graphics like this. Even in Bedrock Edition, I don't have fancy graphics because of the laptop. Sometimes it doesn't feel good. It heats up faster than what it is right now. It'd probably be like so hot I can probably cook something on it by accident if I'm not careful.
I just prefer simple just because I like the simple graphics because I remember from when Minecraft started.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I might have
I don't know the difference.
fancy and simple. Simple makes leaves like not see-through, but in fancy you can actually see through leaves a little bit better because you can actually have like a transparency with the leaves on it. That's mostly what I noticed in fancy graphics, but most of other stuff I probably miss the details because I don't look at it enough probably. But either one, I like graphics settings pretty well. But not like RTX everything and see a villager look like the most realistic looking blobfish I've ever seen. But you know, there comes a certain point that shaders can be too far. But you know, each their own.
Do you remember the old texture pack of the super realistic they had on the old Legacy Edition?
Some people remember when it like the first time they seen certain realistic textures, it gives people headaches, and I completely understand that it still happens.
I mean, it just looked weird. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I didn't like how the mobs looked, but I like how the blocks looked.
Yeah, good point. I think we've gone into a tangent a little bit now. Let's go into the next question. If it becomes a Q&A thing later and I upload it, that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? As long as the questions aren't terrible or terribly controversial sounding or makes something sound like bad, you know. All right, next question on Epic Skater 289 for the messages. What's your opinion on old Minecraft? Like, I mean, you're playing it. Yeah. My opinion on old Minecraft is that it's actually very sentimental value to me to play old version of a game that I played for the first time, like this version, for example. I remember playing something like this on my older sibling's laptop. And that's how I started Minecraft. And then after some time, the App Store showed Minecraft on the App Store.
What the heck?
What's going on?
I'm playing this like dumb Roblox game.
Oh.
And I was like fighting a zombie and turned rainbow out of nowhere.
Oh. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. Anyways, to me, other than Roblox game.
So stupid game.
Okay, didn't mean to get distracted, but I find like old Minecraft valuable. I really find old versions, yeah. I always appreciated them because it made up the very building blocks in literal terms of how Minecraft is today. Even though some versions can be questionable for their updates and all that, but to me, it's still okay to have Minecraft do certain things.
What the?
Wait, what? Wait, what's...
What is that?
I said it two big things and it like it's dying. Look at potato.
Do I want to know? Do I want to know?
I really do not want to know.
$1 million? What the heck? What the?
I don't want to start sounding like Krusty the Clown. Oh no, my pickaxe is... Okay, I need to retire that tool right away. I need to put it somewhere very far away from the hotbar. Alright, sorry if I'm not able to answer that question without distractions. It's a... Don't worry, there's no problems.
That's my fault.
I still appreciate versions like this, even when I was very young, that I've played mostly Pocket Edition for the majority of some parts of my childhood until I got a PS3 and 4 version of Minecraft, and then soon to be today's version where I'm just playing on laptop finally, after a whole entire childhood. cave sound. I'm gonna put it back up to 69. No, not the forbidden number.
Nice.
Very nice. Yeah. I am tangenting so badly. Oh my goodness. It's now my fault now.
What? I'm in the void? What the heck? You're talking about Minecraft.
I was just talking about Minecraft, but... Hey, the Minecraft song. My favorite song.
Huh? Void. No.
I like how we went from just answering questions and we're just hearing a dude's reaction to a weird Roblox game. None of it's funny. It's kind of funny. Okay, as I was saying, okay, look, it started out as I played old Minecraft when I was younger with an older sibling because it was relatively new, sort of. It was like a few years old, maybe 1 to 2 years. I don't remember too well, but at a certain point, I got to try it out. And my sister was like, see how this game works and everything. The first time I ever heard of coal, I started learning a lot more about the real world. Well, the real world. Sorry, it sounded like I said rear. I don't know if I have a weird speech impediment. I don't know. I learned a lot from Minecraft just through the terminology about this and knowing the real world's uses of certain blocks. Like obsidian is, of course, there's a Minecraft way to see obsidian. It brings you to a portal to the nether, but also before the nether, it's just a very tough block.
Isn't that possible in real life?
Wait, what?
Isn't that possible in real life? Like make a portal out of obsidian, or am I just like gone crazy?
Nah, if it did happen though, Minecraft movie would be canon, wouldn't it? Other than that, it'd be funny if it was real, but then think about it. Someone unleashing hell on Earth so fast because they wanted to see if Minecraft was real. That'd be so terrible, wouldn't it? Seeing pigs with golden swords just killing everyone. It would be terrible, wouldn't
I
it?
mean, then turn to the night one. Like the night ones that don't hurt you and over with.
We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about it later. I think you're starting to be confused. Other than that, I pretty much started from playing on my sister's laptop to getting the App Store version of Minecraft at the time, which was Pocket Edition, before it turned to Bedrock on phone. Pretty much. Those were great times, and Nether Reactor Core, very nostalgic just seeing it. I used to just use it as decoration because I didn't know how to actually like bring the Nether into the world. But yeah. And then finally, Legacy console editions like PS3, Xbox 360. Xbox 360 is the oldest one. I didn't have Xbox, but I did have PS3. But I still remember the nostalgia from it. Same thing with PS4.
Can't touch me.
I'm just exploring the world for the moment, just to see what I could do with everything. Like, there's so much that I could be doing right now here. Like, what should I build here? Do I really want to?
No, it's not.
Anyways, I just realized I have a lot of wood that I should have been using.
Yeah. What the matter? What the heck is wrong with you, bro?
The amount of memes I remember about like dark matter and Phineas the Ferb trying to sell dark matter in a pawn shop.
Rick. Is his name Rick?
I'm trying to remember. I forgot.
I know the show's called Pawn Stars, but I don't remember.
Yeah, be careful how you say it.
It's not Rick Jones. I don't think his last name's Jones. I remember when he was the guy from that show, and they made him Thanos. and I can't unsee it.
You must be seeing lots of stuff right now if you're saying what the... Alright, I'm gonna read.
I look over at someone else's face and they have like a big red one, bro. I'm like, what the heck?
Oh. Anyways, I'm gonna read messages on the chat thing, because I forget.
I'll
Yeah.
try not to distract you.
Oh. Okay. Do your best, it's okay. Columns has PS3 edition. That's... Yeah, I have PS3 edition as well.
I do as well.
That's great. That's great we all have PS3 edition. I know Xbox
That's the
user...
Xbox one.
Hey, that's still good though. Like Xbox
Whatever's on
360.
Game Pass.
Yeah. Well, whatever way you play, I respect it that you are able to play Minecraft. I'm just saying. I don't have anything against what version you played that is better or worse. I'm not trying to do console wars. We already have enough problems with Sony as it is. We have enough problems with Sony, so we're gonna have to actually all agree to hope that physical media still exists.
Xbox.
You know, I might be rooting for Xbox a little bit, but one thing though, I'm rooting for Xbox for now if they have some good features, but also one thing, backwards compatibility. That's the only reason I would probably get one, and that's it.
But then you just need one console and you can play pretty much any game.
Yeah, and it can download stuff like,
Every generation.
yeah. That's the only reason why I would do that though.
Or you can just straight up, instead of saying grab the console, go straight like PC mode. Get a PC instead.
I mean, I would like to get a PC too. It's just one small issue. I don't really have like an actual
more
desk. I don't have a desktop to actually keep one in my room. My room's small, so for now I have a laptop. That's the best I can do.
I know it's just a lot of money. And it's gonna keep on going up more and more and more.
Due to the RAM shortage.
Which makes me happy.
Due to the quote-unquote RAM shortage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, what's the point of AI?
For a better future, they say. But right now we see problems. Which...
We're gonna start turning into like the people from like, what's it called?
Wall-E?
In that movie, it's like a movie. Wall-E.
Yeah, that one.
Like, those
Yeah.
people like fat and just like.
Yeah, I hope... It kind of reminds me of Idiocracy by some degree. Also, if anyone's seen it.
We're all gonna become fat and like crinkled up, where we can't do anything without AI.
I really don't want to end up...
Robotic one? I just got a robotic one, bro. What the hecker?
Yeah. Sorry if I didn't read.
Brainwave amplifier. What the heck is that?
Brainwave amplifier. I don't think you can
Where the heck do you find that at? Over here.
I don't know. Maybe the dark web.
I
I
got
don't
$1
know.
million, bro. I'm actually hacking, bro. Don't report me.
I can't report you. I really can't because I don't know if I have Roblox anymore. Because they tried to get my face as an ID, which I didn't really agree with. Anyways, I'm gonna catch up.
Also stop pedals.
Oh yeah. And also, we're gonna be very careful with that topic, as we all know, YouTube doesn't like it. But yeah, it's unfortunate we live in that world. It really is. But other than that, I keep tangenting on catching up with messages already. But
Oh yeah, we keep on getting sidetracked.
oh yeah, we're having fun. Epic Skater has Wii U edition, which I will say I could have got the Wii U edition if I actually went to GameStop when they released, and I could have had it for life. I still have the Wii U, it still works, it's just I don't have the actual Minecraft copy. I heard it was pretty weird seeing Wii U edition, like most people were like, fine, whatever, but
How would you play it on the Wii?
well,
You just get like a little joystick? I don't even remember playing with the Wii.
we're talking...
What the? How would you play Minecraft on that?
Well, we're talking about the Wii U, where it's actually, like, this is the thing before Nintendo Switch, like, they try to implement something that's, like, a better
the portable gamepad thing.
Yeah. people were so
Oh,
like
that little
confused
block
with
there.
it.
I
Yeah,
think I know what you're talking about.
yeah. That.
I think Nintendo DS.
There is a version of Minecraft on a DS at a certain point, or a 3DS. I don't remember which ones, but that version is said to be like the rarest and also the worst version of Minecraft. But if you grew up on that, let me tell you, I hope that it still works. That's all I gotta say. If you got it, you're lucky to even have it. I have the idea of collecting every Minecraft, but the DS one's probably gonna be something I'm not gonna get because I don't have a console or a playable little DS thing. I never grew up with a DS, unfortunately, because I didn't have good enough grades at a certain point. So, hey, we got a
The hardest
Switch.
version to get is probably Switch Edition or Legacy Switch Edition.
Yeah, that one. And you know who has that one?
Me.
Yep, you actually have it.
The weird thing is there was never a physical release of that one. That was a specific digital only.
Yeah, and if you have it now, you're like the
Only out
luckiest
for, like,
person on
what,
earth.
7 months before the
Never mind.
And let me read back to the messages before I'm more behind. Alright, columns. Let me reread that one more time. Yeah, I really wish I could play my PS3 games on a PS5. I feel like every PS5 user has at least a degree of that feeling or disappointment. I don't have a PS5, but I do have PS3 and 4, and I feel that it's a very... Oh my gosh, I forgot to put this in a chest. I put an upside down T inside of a random chest. I forgot I put that in there out of boredom. Sorry for the wood plank splash. Okay, anyways, yeah, the backwards compatibility is such a missed opportunity for PS5 to play PS3 games. There's so many good games on PS3 and 2 that could have been played, even on 1, I would say. But that's because I played like PS3 versions of PS1 games. Hopefully that doesn't confuse people. I just would like backwards compatibility to exist in PS3s and 4s and 5s, but they just never did it, did they?
Backwards compatibility in 3 for the PS1. But 2, it never worked.
Yeah, it's very sad. It is very sad that they just didn't go that far with it for some reason.
The only problem is you cannot save your progress on the PS3 if you're playing a PS1 game on it.
You gotta go on just like go through it immediately.
Pretty much. Or you can just... But most PS1 games, it only takes like a few hours to beat anyways.
Yeah. Let me check one more time. Do you have lava? It would be cool if you have lava lights. Actually, you're right, Epic Skater. I should put some lava lights somewhere, at least in a place that's made out of stone, because I might burn up everything, because I think fire burns very quickly in this game. I don't know, I gotta take my precautions. Even though we don't have OSHA, well, that means all my hard work is gone, and my time is wasted to repair it, and it's kind of sad if it
It'll be
happens.
fine.
I mean, and, like, I can always rebuild it, but that the problem is, like, that much time would be gone. So, anyways, lava lights would be cool addition, kind of like some other person, or like many people usually do in the old versions of the game. They use that like a cool way to light places up. It makes things very cool too. Like some people did 4-4 challenge and use lava as lights, and I'm just thinking, man, why didn't I think of that? And then like I remember how often I have walked into lava by accident. By accident, keywords, by accident. But I will put one in, maybe encased in glass, probably for the best of it. Let me read this one thing about a comment about the Wii from Epic Skater. If you have a Wii, make it have homebrew and download Minecraft. Oh yeah, I forgot about homebrew. It's just I don't know about it, and I have no idea if there's such thing as like getting your console bricked because of it or something.
Those two, but I don't know about others.
I can see, like, if I had my old Wii and Wii U still, I would have just kept it in the living room, but then there'd be like 3 consoles in the living room, like a Nintendo Switch OLED, or an OLED, I like to pronounce it, a random Wii, and a Wii U that also does Wii things. Yeah. The idea of having... Maybe something. Wait until he has a chicken. You're remembering, aren't you? Don't worry, I'm not gonna say the quote. I'm not gonna say the quote. Unless you really want me to. Unless. Colum says, I'm getting tired now, so I think I'm gonna go. This was a good live stream. And I know that Columns is probably either already gone or still waiting for me to finally notice that, but either way, whether you're here or not, Columns, I will say thank you for being here, and hopefully you get a good night's rest, and yeah, I'm just glad you're here. That's all I gotta say. You still playing it? Wait, how absurd is it though? Genuine question.
It's like upgrade your. Like you have to feed a brain. You have to upgrade your machines to feed the zombie brain, and then you gotta kill it with a sword.
Is it grindy, like a tycoon kind of grind?
Somewhat. There's Sniper.
Oh, rebirths, I remember those. It's basically reset and get a rank 1 or 2, and then like start over with multiple ranks.
Hey, everybody.
Well,
I need a lockdown. I'm going to high school.
dang. Yeah.
Alright.
Here's all I gotta say. You can end up in lots of very dumb arguments. Just be very careful if it ever occurs to do your best to like not get mocked or anything bad, you know. If it's like a public high school, yeah, good luck. Just survive. Do your best to survive if everyone tries to be weird.
Good luck. Yo, what is that, dude? Yeah, just good luck.
What I'm in my perspective and my friend's perspective, we are lucky enough to be in a private high school, but we haven't like went through a lot of public school experience up until a certain point because it was abysmal. Let's just say. For,
So I'm cooked.
I hope you're not. I really don't want that to happen to you. All I can say is make sure you have a good sleep schedule, because if
My sleep schedule's forward.
mine too, but somehow I lived through it. Don't end up like me drinking white monsters to stay awake for barely a majority of the days. Don't get me wrong, I do that at work still, but that's just because I just want to play Minecraft. Epic Skater, I need to read your...
Do something.
Okay. I'm gonna read the messages one more time from Epic Skater. There's an app on Homebrew, and the version's basically like beta 1.7.3, I think. Huh, interesting.
Don't hit me. I think you.
I just... Look, I find that funny. No, those moments are like funny. Don't worry. It's all good. Yeah, that sounds interesting now that someone says about homebrew. I haven't heard that in so long, but I remember hearing people talk about it, and I'm just thinking, like, is it complex? Is it easy to set up with today's steps on how people literally sometimes jailbreak stuff or modify everything? Kind of like how the DS gets a lot of cool modifications from just having a simple setup. like that kind of stuff interests me. It's just too bad I didn't like put enough time to thinking about it when I was younger. Oh well, I can learn now. It's not too late. Just best hope Nintendo doesn't come after me. I wonder if that's my last words right here. Who knows? Yeah.
So stupid.
Yeah.
What's the brain dead game I can find?
Like a game on Roblox that would be like worth playing?
So that's like super dumb.
I mean, there are some obbies of. I remember when there's like random obbies showing Obama image everywhere. That's stupid to me, but. And then it just plays whatever.
Obama grilled cheese sandwich.
Wait, is that actually a meme? I don't even know.
That's like an OG one, bro. Oh, baby, I don't understand this. Obama grilled cheese sandwich.
I'm trying to remember that. I don't know what year that was when I, if I ever heard it.
Funk or die. I think this is good. Random one. This funk or die. Sticky funk.
Brazilian funk,
Let's see how much-
anything always gets
let's
me
see how much
thinking
pop
weird.
pads I get.
Alright, you do that while I figure out like how much cobblestone I'm gonna mine today in this game.
Oh, this is so brain dead. Oh my goodness. I can already tell.
I've seen like some absurd Roblox experience things that have some very interesting
You
titles.
got it right. What the heck? I just clicked on a random one. I got it right. Asti Babadi. What the heck is that?
No idea. And I don't really want to insult a lot of stuff.
Oh, wait, is it the I wanna hear you cry? Wow, wow, wow. Like Iron Man?
I have no idea.
Have you heard of Iron Man?
I'm not familiar with what that is, or am I supposed to know? I don't know. I should.
No, it's some girl that like that makes it the dumbest like music videos, and she's like, how much mommy? Wow.
Oh, like that? Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe I'm glad I don't know what that is. You know, I mean,
Yeah. I don't really want to remember. Like
no, you really don't want to remember something.
my little
like
cousin, that's one of his favorite songs.
Oh, no. You don't want to live with that kind of stuff for the rest of your life with like the most annoying thing on earth, because then you would probably go crazy. Which I've almost gone crazy before because of certain things, but now I'm just trying to be very patient about certain things before I start going crazy, which hopefully is a better mindset than exploding with putrid amounts of madness or anger, if you will.
No, show me more brain rot. No,
That's the first hearing that one.
I want to play a brain dead game.
I mean, I can be brain dead playing Minecraft, but I don't know how far I would go with those words. I think I'm more creative on here than brain dead in this game, honestly.
One punch for ASMR. Make
That sounds very random. I hope you don't get traumatized from something.
1 plus. It looks like you walk up to the thing.
Say one punch.
And you punch a wall to get squishy.
Squishies? I mean, wait, what about squishies?
ASMR one.
Oh,
Even walking back is like ASMR, like clicking the button.
there's a certain point where ASMR starts to sound like a little too weird and uncomfortable. That's all I gotta say.
I dislike like the keyboard things, or like the tapping on my keyboard, like
The weird keyboard noise from that one specific keyboard, yes. By some degree, I think there are some other noises that are better. I'm not gonna say anything else, but I'm gonna look at this
How
comment
about
real
the
quick.
sound of where they like put a spoon in mac and cheese and just slowly stir it? So it's just that like wet sound that's real gross.
I've been making myself like cereal and shells and cheese, like and like a cup. It was one of the worst things.
Oh no! The memories are coming back. Oh no! It's all horrible. Oh no!
So many creepers in my farm now. That's not even cool.
Anyways, I'm gonna look at this guy's question, Epic Skater 289. I'm gonna look at his orb.
I got that sound.
Since I don't know if it's like if Epic Skater is a dude or not, I'm just saying let's just say his question for now until I know if that is dude. Do you have other worlds I want to check? Actually, I'll show you. Even though this is my only world, I will show you. This is Minecraft with absolutely no memes. Beta 173. This is the only world I have. And it's literally called I'm Old. It's just reference to a meme that I've seen on YouTube with a turtle guy saying, I'm old, or something like that. I feel old. I really do when I play this, but maybe in a good way. To be glad I am playing this version. I think I could have said that Gerson voice from Deltarune a little bit better with saying I'm
Man,
old.
sometimes I feel old. That's bad because I'm like.
I mean, gotta start somewhere. The passing of time.
I don't want to grow up, bro.
You gotta be very careful with those kinds of things because when you do say that, you'll end up not growing up, and the mindset like starts to self-destruct a bit with some weird stuff in mind. Maybe like the mindset that you might want to need might end up backfiring because you've decided to not grow up or learn, if you will.
Oh, I'm not trying to go to school, bro.
I understand the philosophy behind it. It's just that it's inevitably a needed thing, just in case.
I don't need high school.
You sure? There's a lot. I mean, some parts are useless, but you do learn. You do learn something that you might need, like how to like calculate taxes, if you will. But you can already learn that from.
I teach you that.
So, I mean, like if you have personal finance, which hopefully you get that. That's like the most important skill. Hopefully, business you can still learn a lot. Yeah, hopefully you learn a lot from it though, because you can learn a lot about business practices and see like if there's anything good about it that you can know. Yeah.
I did the college course version since I'm going through college.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, the different class I took was not that bad. It was it's just a lot of reading. That's it.
I would say that's a lot.
Sorry, I'll just have my mom read it for me.
Are you sure? Then you won't. I'm just.
No, like I actually can't read. Like I'm like I have to go to a different. I have to go to different areas during testing and stuff. Like I've been struggling with reading like school year, school life.
For your case, well, I can't really speak for your experiences. I really can't. You can talk about it at a different time if you want. If you don't want to talk about it, it's all good. Just saying.
I mean, I just can't read. I'm just bad at reading.
Oh. What's this?
I used to be
What's it say?
like a low, like pretty sure like a 4th grade reading level last year. But I'm pretty sure I'll work my way up to like 6th, like maybe 7th grade reading level now.
I mean, as long as you're getting better at it, I guess. Okay, my legs are feeling numb. I sit down on the floor to play this game because I feel most active, but then again, my legs start feeling tired, and I don't want that to happen. And my legs feel ticklish. Oh gosh, feels weird. Not like ticklish, it makes me laugh, but it's like, it feels weird. Ow.
I should show my sister this game. She would love this game. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, when I first started seeing Minecraft, wait, are we talking about the same thing?
I'm talking about this stupid brain rot game.
Oh,
bro.
never mind.
This
I don't have
game's
to
that
talk
my
about it
sister
now.
will play.
Okay. That's fine. My legs are numb, but I can walk now. Okay, good. Why? Now I need my blood circulation. Okay. While I try to get my blood circulation back to my legs, I'm gonna read some of the chat messages. Epic Skater coming back with the words of, I have unnecessary worlds I'm gonna skip, but I have a pack.png world, Skyblock 1.1, and my Forever World. Yeah, another thing about having a lot of worlds, like if there's some very good ones, you definitely want to keep those, like a Forever World. And Skyblock, that one's like, if you want to kill some time, you don't want to like do too much other than maybe a small challenge, or you just feel like you want to do some grinding on something, which that's fine too. Pack.png world, I'm probably not familiar with that. If it's something I should know because I lived in that time, and something I don't know what I missed if I did on what pack.png means. If it's a new thing, I probably don't know. But if it's something that's been here for a while, then I wonder how I don't know. I'm genuine about this. My music's on? Yes. Let me put my volume to 80. I think volume 80 should be a good standpoint for now, hopefully. Well, maybe. We'll just leave it with 69. It's nice. Yeah, my take on having a lot... I used to put a lot of worlds on my PS3 edition, but used to, in Pocket Edition, I have, like, just one world. And I technically knew what a Forever World was before I even actually knew the term, if you will. To me, I always thought, like, keep one world, keep expanding it, and make an entire empire out of it, if you will. Just keep creating. And even if it Pocket Edition back then, you would have like a very limited world size, there's still so much that could be done in those versions. Like whatever versions they called it back in the time, in the old OG Pocket Edition days, let's just call it, for a lack of a better term. I've done so much in worlds like that. I don't know, but I think, yeah, I think you want to stop. It sounds like you don't want to suffer, which I can't blame you. There's certain points that you don't really need suffering, unless it's like for learning purposes, to know about difficulties of things.
Just maybe don't play Marvel Rivals.
Oh yeah, I can't play Marvel Rivals. I'll end up screaming and game out the whole.
Yeah. That's why I didn't play Fortnite as much. Because I know inevitably I'm just gonna keep losing. Because everybody knows the meta, everybody plays it almost like with zero breaks. Other than
I know, bro.
Other than a food break, people call it.
They probably take breaks from that. Give me some more food.
It reminds. Yeah, it reminds me of like that one South Park episode where they keep playing what looks like a League of Legends game. Yeah, I remember how terrible. Just looking at it, and I just felt like I feel somewhere in the world there's actual people who do that. It feels wrong.
It's scary if you think about it.
It feels wrong. I hope they're not the guys who keeping all the valuable Pokemon cards and then just not treating them right and keep the conditions good, because I am a collector. Now I'm imagining how bad it's gonna get.
They're gonna buy them, keep them in the box, and never sell them, and then won't sell them later. Reselling and scalping is usually the kind of people that does that.
Unfortunately. The idea of having a sealed product as an investment is baffling. Like, the point of collecting is not really to just resell something. It's the point to have something with sentimental value.
If you're in the hobby, you're collecting to collect because you think it's cool and it's enjoyment.
And that is exactly how my childhood is with collecting Pokemon cards at first.
That's how I am with Lego.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, okay, I spent the money on this. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to open it, put it together.
Yeah, I have like several booster boxes that I'm gonna actually stretch out over a decade, the best that I can, to open them like 2 packs a month of, let's say, like Japanese version of Pokemon
There's
cards.
a guy that I used to work with back when I used to work at the Lego store. And he said, I'm going to buy 2 of the new Stranger Things set because it's going to be super valuable. I'm going to have one to build and one to keep sealed. I'm like...
Are you serious?
I'm like, he's like, it's going to get super expensive then when the show came out. The show and it was awful. People hated it.
And then the value just went down.
Now.
Out with, like, yeah.
He basically lost on that one. That's why I'm like, I don't buy for value, I buy if I want it.
I don't buy for value, I buy if I like the thing. Basically. Like, I like the idea of
like the original Batman figures are super expensive. I bought them because I like them.
Yeah. For me, I got Perfect Order and Chaos Rising, but not Pitch Black, because I actually remember growing up just seeing cool Pokemon, like Greninja, for example. Which, if some people don't know about Pokemon, I'm not gonna say something like, what are you doing with your life kind of thing. It's okay if you're still learning what Pokemon is. Even if it's like, let's say it's your first time hearing this on a random stream. It's okay if you don't know it for the first time. It's okay to still keep learning new things. So, that's my take. I'm gonna be different from majority of
I don't
people.
know everything about Pokemon, I just remember the cartoon.
Oh yeah, I'm like the same boat. I'm still learning to this day.
My knowledge of it, like, oh, I just know the cartoon and that's it.
Yeah.
I barely know anything. The only thing I know is from Pokemon Go.
I mean, that's where it got very popular, though. Where people didn't know about it, suddenly started to because of Pokemon Go. So, it's okay. I mean, if you're not interested in it, that's completely fine, too. Like, I don't see...
It's okay until you, like, let it consume your life, basically.
Yes.
Because I had a coworker, but it would just be, like, me and them. It would be, like, they're gonna go out back behind the store, play Pokemon Go, and leave me running the register on, like, one of the busiest days of the week.
Which is not great.
That's not cool. That's... I'm like, you're supposed to be a manager. I'm supposed to be the one that's not running the whole thing.
Wait,
but
isn't that the that one?
No, it was a different person. It was a different person.
Yeah. And I'm gonna catch up with the messages. I'm pretty good at not looking at them today, so... Oh, Epic Skater's still here. That's great. I wish I have a working Minecraft PE 0.5.0 version. For me, I still wish that my old world actually still existed to this day, but it would be such a different outcome on how I see everything. But either way, I would still, probably in different realities, see myself play a forever world kind of deal with what I'm doing right now. Like Minecraft Pocket Edition, I used to have a world that's literally titled a very generic title, but unique to me personally. I just literally called it Moss, and I just put a period in it. Just Moss. Because I liked Moss. And I liked the world just being called something silly. Or random. I do that with a lot of worlds. Sometimes I call things, like certain worlds, peanut butter, or just chicken.
Peanut butter.
Yeah, sometimes I call our world peanut butter, because I didn't have any other names. Sometimes it feels like there's a good reason to it.
Is peanut butter the one with the giant Bowser castle? I got sold in the Googles.
I don't think wait a minute. You remember the world's name, right? The fun world where we just mess around. I forgot the name for some reason.
Yeah, we called it peanut butter.
Yes, see, he gets it. We just called it peanut butter. But my
do
world,
not care about the name of the world at all.
it's what's in the world that makes it special. You can make the name be very ridiculous, but actually don't call it something like something central, for example. Unless, like, you know, unless you're that weird and you want to keep it to yourself, but I know I'm looking at some of the people who do that.
Names we've given adults before.
I think we know.
When you had one called chicken, that was okay.
the Bedrock thing where I tried to make a series where I consistently edit, but you know how that when I got busy randomly, and it just never always seems to be the case that I can edit. And I should be editing on it instead.
Been on it.
Yeah. It's been 7 months since I've uploaded on it. I really need to get back. I really need to get back into it. I really need to. Yeah. It's getting bad. I actually need to get back.
World Chicken Season 2 at this point.
I think so.
My God.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, if you need to sleep, it's okay.
I'll see.
Yep. Take care. Is my stream still working? Is it working? Don't tell me it ended. Uh-oh.
You want me to check?
Yeah, please check. I think my device is being stupid.
You too.
Yeah, my device is probably being stupid. It doesn't want to work to read the chat. It's still on the same status. Okay, OBS is still working, right?
Good.
Oh, it's just my device is just being dumb. Got it. And I'm gonna retire this diamond shovel. And I think I'm gonna go through a 3rd diamond pickaxe after this. It's getting crazy. Anyways, let me check one more time on the chat messages. Everybody is not called chat. I like to call it something else. Yes. I'm still scared of cave sounds. I agree to that all the way because, well, I'm not overly scared of it. It's just when it's a certain point of time where it's just dead silent at night, that's when cave sounds start to brighten up, get a little more weird to me. Like, some people can handle it just fine, yes, but it's just the thoughts that you have when you hear it. And then you're just developing some certain thoughts that just make you think there's something. It really isn't. And no, not schizophrenia. I'm saying that with a reason. I know someone's gonna say something about it. Like that. Alright, Skater says I nicknamed you Skater. Well, looks like we're gonna roll with the nickname Skater if I ever do say it like that one day. Hopefully you're okay with that, Skater. I didn't mean to make a nickname without permission from you. Unless you think that's cool, then we can roll with it. I can keep calling you that, but I think Epic Skater sounds like an epic name. I agree with that. Like, cave sounds can be scary. Depending on, like, what time of the day, if it's, like, night, it really gets on me when I'm playing at night.
When it's, like, 3 a.m., you're half asleep playing the game, and you hear the one that's, like, the train whistle.
That one does get me sometimes. But it's that other one. Sometimes it's those other ones where it's very low. Like, it's like a very low sound. And sometimes it's the breathing.
It sounds like the door creaking, and it's really loud.
Or even the one that's just like the sound of the cave breathing, or what sounds like breathing. Because it makes you think something's right there. Like, thinking about it, my skin's feeling cold. He's just standing there, menacingly. There, I did it. Oh, this.
Loves whenever I do SpongeBob references.
Oh goodness. I forgot about chat. There's someone new here. Sorry about that. The name is Yelling Every Day. Hi, Yelling Every Day. How are you doing? Everything good? I'm gonna read all the things on what you said on here. I didn't mean to stop looking at chat. I've been doing that too much. I don't think I'm tired yet, but it feels like I could be. But let's try to read everything all quickly as I can. Hello, it's my first time on the channel. Can't hear you all because I'm at a shopping mall right now and forgot my AirPods. Lol. Hey, that's completely fine. No worries if you are at a shopping mall right now. Wait. What time zone? Yeah, the mall's closed where I am in Eastern Standard Time. It's like 12:10 in the morning. Um, I didn't mean to not be able to catch up with everything, but this is vanilla beta 173, right? Yeah, it is beta 173. I can show you through the F3 screen that is beta 173, but if you're not convinced, I will show you it is in fact beta 173. Minecraft live streams. Wait. How does Minecraft know I'm live streaming? Wow. Cool beans. Here's the world name if you're wondering. This is the only world I have. I'm going to try to keep one world and just keep developing it from here. I don't think I'm going to make a second one unless it's like a 404 challenge, which I would like the idea of playing it, but I'm probably going to have too many attempts. Oh well. Or maybe like that one dude I saw on a channel just continue playing on it and just kept playing like a normal world. Whatever works best. All right, let's check out this. Check out how many eggs are here. I didn't even plan for that. Thank you, chicken. I'll call you Edward. Yes, your name is Edward. Yes, Edward. I'll see you at... Wait, there's 2 Edwards. What? Then who laid the other egg? Anyways, Edward and Edward 2. I'll go right back in and make a weird looking, interesting interior. I just really like carving into world terrain like this for no apparent reason, just to see if I can make a cool thing out of it. Yeah, this is vanilla beta 173. I haven't tried any mods yet, to my knowledge, ever since I played this game. And many others probably played modded before I will ever do. I'm just gonna say that real quick. That's just because I forget that I can actually play mods now that I finally have this laptop. And Yelling Every Day says, yes, wanted to know if this was vanilla or modded, which is completely fine. Oh, you guys actually having a conversation. Yelling Every Day says, I play beta 173, but I also play alpha and infinitive too. Very nice. I actually wonder how those versions are going to be, because I've seen a guy called Monster play it, like, alpha version of Minecraft, and pretty much is building up his world to this day. And I'm sorry for not reading your question, Epic Skater 289. Ace, can you make the hero brand spawner? Actually, I didn't even think about that. I don't have enough gold, I don't think. I only have like 1 gold block to my name and 48 powered rails. That I didn't even think about it. If I end up strip mining for gold off camera, because it's kind of boring seeing people mine in a strip mine, honestly. Unless I can stream a random session of me mining in a cave. Let's see what happens if we make the hero brand spawner. Let's see how, like, if something bad happens. Which most people would probably say no, but still, whether it does or doesn't, I would like to add the hero brand spawner just randomly sitting, freak people out for the future viewers who watch this. It's actually a pretty good prank. just put random hero brand tunnels everywhere and just freak people out with some weird little spots that looks like very Herobrine-esque, if you will, just to creep out future viewers. That'd be hilarious if they're still learning what a Herobrine is, you know. But I don't know how many people who get fooled by that. Oh, Neb is tired. Yo, hey, yo, what's good? I don't know if you're still here, Neb. I didn't mean to be behind on reading the chat for a moment. I'm still trying to learn how to catch up with that. I'm probably still learning to this day, given I haven't had a lot of weeks of streaming. I'm still trying to get into it with 9:30 live streams on Eastern Standard Time for this kind of stuff. But how's it going? Right now I'm just building random stuff just to see how it goes. Mostly figuring out if I could make some interesting little stairway to either like exiting spawn through a random house and make this look like a cool manor, mansion, whatever you want to call it. In fact, I could put a chandelier up here if I make the ceiling a little higher. That'd be cool. But how much space is that? Oh my. Wait a minute. This is a pig up here. I thought that was something else. Oh my goodness, please don't fall. Epic Skater says, can you show chat in stream if possible? I don't know. I don't know. Actually, I have no idea. I haven't figured out how to implement that. Like, I have OBS Studio. I'm sure there is a way to do that through OBS Studio. It's just I haven't implemented that. And I have no idea if it's a good idea to put it in. Because if there's, well, here's my thing. If a message on there was like very bad and it stays on there for a long time and I can't spam it out or block it on time, because it's not all the time that I have like a moderation system on here. I'm still trying to figure out like how to get a moderation system on my live streams. Right now I just have a friend that talks with me. He is a moderator, but don't get me wrong. I don't know if I should or shouldn't, given like I'm still kind of like a small creator, if you will. I still haven't figured.
I don't know about using him as the moderator.
No, dude, you're doing great. Sorry, dude. If you see something suspicious, I'm sure you'll make sure it'll be resolved. Yeah. Yeah, if it's anything that sounds threatening, you would know. And you'd just be like, nope. You don't even have to say anything. It could be like the message disappears suddenly, and you could just say, it was a not good message, you should not read. You could be like that if you want. If anything like that happens, thankfully you'll save. Which hopefully we don't have a moment like that. I don't want someone to just come here to rage bait. I really don't want that. So short answer, maybe not show, like, unless I have a large audience with a lot of chat scrolling through, I would probably implement one day. Or like YouTube chat in some corner. I thought about it, but maybe I shouldn't. Maybe not. It might be a bad idea, given that the chat is pretty slow, but it's also a good idea too, to know that you exist in the chat, and it could be proof that you're the first persons or first people to be on here. Don't get me wrong, that's cool to see your name in a chat screen. It is awesome. Don't get me wrong. It's just, I need to think about it. I'm just saying, I just need to think about it. Give me some time and maybe, just maybe I could. But if it doesn't work out, I'll just stay with no chat in some random, maybe like down left corner, let's say. Until we figure it out, maybe, just maybe, you'll find it one day. I'm uncertain. I'm still figuring things out to this day. I'm in my little stage of figuring out of how live streaming works, so hopefully I don't have an experience of spam bots coming back just like on PS4 days streaming. That was horrible. I didn't know what it was. I did not know. Yelling every day, sorry about reading or not reading, but yeah, I'm gonna hop off. It's way too crowded where I am, and I forgot my AirPods. Traveling right now. Oh, you're traveling. Okay, well, it's okay if you hop off. I don't think live stream supports subtitles too well, and even if it does work, it'd probably be like by the time this uploads, so you're good. I'll see you in the next time around, and yeah, take care. Alright, I'm not literally leaving, don't worry guys. I'm probably gonna stream as long as I can until I feel too tired to do anymore, because that's how we roll. This is actually a pretty good time to stream, I think, because I'm noticing some traction. Because I remember when there was only like 2 or 3 people here. Now it's like way more than I thought, which I'm surprised. You guys are great. Whether you are chatting or not, it's okay. If you want someone to be like very chill, just be in the background as you like just listen to some Minecraft gameplay, just hear a guy talk. Yeah. I can't blame you. There's some days where you just need something. like that, I guess. I don't know how to exactly explain it, but sometimes it's okay to have some background noise like this and keeps you relaxed from problems of the world. Obviously, only so much time, but yeah. I wouldn't think there would be actually some people watching or listening, even. Wow. Makes you think. I'm not like shy or scared, don't worry. I'm actually okay with this. Let me see. Epic Skater has some chat. Do you use Betacraft? And also, are you in r/Golden Age Minecraft? As far as I know, first off, I don't have a Reddit account. Sometimes I look at r/Golden Age Minecraft, but like very rarely would I ever look at a Reddit or an r/anything, unless it's like a random image in a meme thing, like a meme post on YouTube, or just sometimes I watch compilations. But I don't watch those as much anymore because there's too many AI voiced things that kind of just don't feel great watching.
I'm gonna be honest, the AI voices always get on my nerves.
They
It's
do.
annoying.
Yeah. Usually I don't try to swear, but they do piss me off.
Also, really funny whenever you walk in a room and you just hear the voice and you're like, you're watching an AI video.
Yeah, I am like that. Same with my mom. Unfortunately, my mom just like, I know. And I just feel like, why are you watching it still? You know it's not real. And she's like, I know. Something inside me just feels like this is not supposed to be normalized, honestly. At least in my perspective, it feels like it really shouldn't be. In 2020 even, but even with the voice on that, where TikTok had that implemented, it just felt like I can say a very violent description on here on Minecraft and ruin everybody's moment of being chill right now so easily just by talking about it. So I'll try to refrain from that. I'll save that rage for a later time when I really feel angry. Like angrier than a guy who ate Taco Bell and then suddenly is screaming in pain and rage over it after it in the stalls. Not trying to, I'm not calling anyone out. I'm just making up something that I'm just making stuff up, which hopefully is not a true thing somewhere in a different part of the world where someone's actually feeling that right now watching this. Well, now I feel like I really did call someone out. Whoops.
It's like when you make a joke and then you explain that you're not trying to.
And then
it's more like we're calling them.
Yes.
There's this one comedian, I can't remember what his name is. He's like, he was talking about like how a fan came up to him and was like, I want to say something, and he's like, no offense, and then he says, no offense, that means you're about to be offended.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I just became exactly that. I am a prime example of what not to do and what to do by some degree with those choice of words. Yeah, I don't use something like Betacraft. I don't think I do. Is that like a quality of life mod? If so, I wonder. I don't think I've ever played anything called Betacraft, but I think I've heard the name thrown around sometimes. I think it's a quality of life, if it is. Like, some people do use mods, and it's completely fine if you want quality of life things, but for me, I'm a simple man who likes Minecraft as it is, right? Pure vanilla Minecraft. Unless I get bored, I just want Vein Miner on beta 173, which that would feel very out of place for streams like these. Just to see a random Vein Miner just mine so much iron in front of your eyes. Which, that's kind of like, what's the point at that? If you have so many quality of life mods, you might as well just not play the game. But, you know, there's certain aspects that I still want to keep in my gameplay. But
that's kind of how I am.
you do
with,
you, you know?
Bethesda games like Skyrim and Fallout 4.
You don't like if you want to play the game how you want it. It's okay. I won't stop you.
I mean, I've played with mods before, it's fun, but just,
Yeah.
I don't know, just playing the original version that was intended as just feels more, I don't know, like it's the actual game.
It feels proper.
I don't
Yeah.
know how, like,
And
I will admit there are some mods I do use on Skyrim and on Fallout, but it's more of a bug fixes and patches because
Yeah.
Bethesda has a great track record.
oh yeah, I mean playing like getting mods that helps fix a game is a good thing. Still, don't get me wrong.
The only problem though is that the achievements are disabled for PlayStation, which is a little annoying.
Yeah, like unless you're trying to do like a random thing where you're Kermit the Frog in Skyrim or something, that'd be hilarious. Then
Mod for PlayStation,
Creeper.
that would be awesome.
Creeper. Oh man! Don't kill Edward! Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness you're safe, Edward. Okay, wait. Wait, which one's Edward 2? Anyways, let me reread chat one more time with the chat messages. I keep saying chat, I don't want to start sounding like the rest of everybody in the world who says that. It probably gets obnoxious over time. So, look at Epic Skater's words. Do you use... Oh, I already read that. So Betacraft is actually a launcher. Oh. I use Minecraft Launcher to play this version of Minecraft. Like, I didn't find anything wrong with it yet, so I've always rolled this version right now. Okay, I like how you respond, Fever. Oh man, it's bad. Random friends. That's great. The skeleton went rogue. He killed his own friend. What is wrong with you? Even though I'm gonna do the same thing to him. Look, the simplicity of just having fun in the game is the intention of this game after all. Just seeing mobs accidentally hit each other to their own doom, and it just do the same to the skeleton. That's just hilarious. I'm actually gonna climb up here and get some gold. So I don't know. Well, obviously I don't really know a lot about like certain launchers that launch Minecraft in older versions. Like I understand if a certain version doesn't work because Minecraft launcher doesn't allow it or something, I can see that working. Oh no, the grass blocks.
I only ever used one client, and it was at a friend's house because he had a gaming PC. I don't.
Right.
It was either it's called Lunar or Luna. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah. I probably don't know what that is either.
Like the durability of the armor on the side of the screen, how many blocks are left in your tools to use, stuff like that.
Oh, like I keep the game pure because that's just how I always played it. Again, you do you. Whatever launcher works for gaming, yeah.
I mean, I thought it was neat, but I was like, I'll just stick to the way I've always played it.
Like at a certain point, it does get boring. I understand you want a new look on certain games. Like to each their own. That's completely fine. I'm not going to be against any of that as long as it's not like forcing me to. Like everybody does have their way of playing. Just make sure you don't try to force it. Like you can tell people to try it out if you want, but if they don't want to try it out, it's okay. You don't have to tell them too much, you know.
Basically, you can suggest it to them, but don't like force people to do stuff.
Yes, very, very true. It looks like, oh my goodness, yeah, it looks like it's true. I went through like 3 diamond pickaxes, 1 diamond axe, and 1 diamond shovel. This is gonna be super fast if I keep doing this. Remember, never waste it on this.
You didn't even say the word, and I knew what reference you were making.
Yes, if you know what I mean. I'll show you through a crafting table example. Never waste your diamonds to make this tool. Gonna click. No, I'm not gonna click it. That's dumb. Let's make another shovel. and a pickaxe once again. I'm not gonna craft armor because iron. I just like iron because it feels logical, at least to me. Given some games I play with certain types of armor and it looks cool. Like iron feels cool. Diamond is cooler though, but it just feels like a luxury because of how sometimes you can't find diamonds all the time, even in versions like this. Let's look at chat. Let's look at the chat record of messages from Epic Skater. I have full diamond armor and a sword, and I'm still scared to go from normal. We're talking game difficulty, if I'm correct. I hope so. Like, I always play on easy because I want to take it easy. Like, literally. No pun intended. I genuinely want to take it easy. I don't want more issues from a game. Like, to everybody who wants to have a challenge, I can't blame you. If you're very bored, it makes so much sense to do that. But not unless you have very little time to have downtime. You don't want to get mad over, like, attempt 3,453 on Geometry Dash on that one insane demon level, you know. But then again, go ahead, have fun on it still. It'd be still quite of an accomplishment, though, regardless of how you feel.
What about when I get past the first level of Geometry Dash?
Actually, wait, what? I actually played the first level Geometry Dash, and forgetting how it worked, I still actually I actually went through it just fine. I didn't have to do a million attempts.
I think the farthest I ever got was like to like level 4.
I haven't like
As in,
literally
like,
played.
completed levels.
Like I never played Geometry Dash like enough to understand the pain that a lot of people have on it. I'm just gonna say that very quickly, because like I may have played level 1, but I haven't played like the entire thing through, if you will, even the community stuff. But I have seen lots of very insane
I never
things.
got to do community stuff because I didn't pay for mine. I got the free version.
Yeah. I'm gonna looks like Epic Skater said something. I'm glad you're still here though, Epic Skater. This is a very good thing. And everyone who's still on the stream, I'm very glad that everyone's still on, because I just haven't seen this many like viewers before. Like at least on view count on a live stream like what I'm doing right now. I've never seen it happen this quickly. And just the very idea that people are still on, whether if you have just dozed off or not, which if you did, it's okay, you can continue sleeping. You can relax. This should be a safe spot. There's not going to be too much screaming, hopefully, even though I might have. I know what I mean when I say that. I'm just focusing mostly on building or expanding a little bit of the storage system, because I know I'm going to make this very, very large. And you really just saw me just craft a lot of oak wood super fast. Even though in this version they call it planks, wooden planks, and wood. I'm gonna try to reread Epic Skater's messages to combine it together to see like if I missed any details. I have full diamond armor and a diamond sword, and I'm still scared to go from normal or diamond and iron armor mix. Oh yeah, you're right. Like, I mean, I'm not the only person who mixed my armor and thought that this is probably a good idea. It makes sense if you want like a little more resistance to damage. I thought that way still, but sometimes I just wait until I have the full set sometimes, just so I can have the whole entire armor for a longer time than having half of it go away before I get the other half. But whatever works. Whatever works, really. think I'm gonna finally put some of my cobblestone inside of a storage spot for once. It's starting to get out of hand. And I'm gonna put some of my, like, all my wood between these. And I'm just gonna put a lot of them inside the storage. Okay, I didn't trample. I always forget to replant my own farm. Actually, wait a minute. I just realized. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's look at the achievements real quick. So, fly up. Oh, yeah. Wait, I haven't got carrots yet. Wait, do carrots exist? They should, because why would there be a saddle in this game and you can't, like, navigate the pig? Yeah. I'm gonna be doing a lot more building after all this. I think I need to do more gravel paths, though. And I think I need to stack my cobblestone back, actually. Let's get our cobblestone. Well, stacking over a half of cobblestone. This painting looks better like this. And just, you know. Am I out of wood? Surely not. Hello, Edward. And I probably didn't say this. Sometimes I don't remember to say it, but I have recently, ever since like the second stream that existed ever, I would put this thing here called Wall of the Greats. I haven't seen Grayson say anything in here. If Grayson's still here, I'm glad you are the first. And for Henderson, the same. For anyone that's been on here still, since Epic Skater's still like #1, I'll put your name on here. So I can remember that you are a cool person to be on here. So here you go. Welcome to the Wall of the Greats, Epic Skater 289. I'm basing it off the handles because I think that's gonna be how I'm gonna do that from now on. And who is the second person to chat the most? Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. I've seen the one other person, but they're not here for like a long time though. Like they come, they get on, and then they're not there. But I think I would say the longest I've seen most people's messages is like, well, you know what? Did I put? I actually, nah. Let's put that one name that I was talking about in here because that wouldn't feel right if I didn't put their name on. Because they've been here since basically the near beginning too. But since Hazel keeps coming back, I don't want to just leave somebody out by accident. And we want to put yelling every day on here too, because I like the username, it's funny. And though we didn't see Neb for that long, I'm going to put your name on there too, Neb, if you're still here. Because I think it's great to have a few more in the Wall of the Greats. Even if it's like very small right now, but I would say everybody on here would deserve to keep their name in a record in my forever will. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So Epic Skater, you have your name here now. That's awesome. Especially this one. Yelling every day is traveling. Yeah, that's right. Good news is, yelling every day, you are on here for as long as this world and me exists in this forever world. Same with Neb. Whether Neb's here or not, I still think you're cool. Your name is just cool. I just want to keep it on there. Honestly. Just take a little moment to look. what are going to be the other 6 people that'll be on Wall of the Greats? The rule with this, though, you got to be on here. Like, if your name is cool and you've at least talked on chat a lot. Wait, what about the Wall of Hate? Epic Skater 289. Well, the Wall of Hate, I don't want to do that. If you know, in my case, I don't think I want to do that, because if I come back to a forever world, I want to feel glad I'm in it. I don't want to remind myself of people that I hated. You know, like, that would be a pretty bad idea if I put a Wall of Hate, because then people are going to probably start a war on who was Wall of the Greats or Walls of the Greatest, or whose walls, like Wall of the Legendary, or anything. But this is going to be the first wall. We don't want to start war with the Wall of Hate or the Wall of Shame or anything like that. I'm not going to do that.
The Wall of Shame.
Only if, like, I would probably show that at the very end of a world tour, probably, but no, I'm not going to do that, actually. That's not going to be a good idea. If I did that, it would be terrible.
Like your actual friends' names on the Wall of Shame, just as a joke.
No, that'd be very bad. That'd be very bad. I wouldn't want to do it. I would not want to start a war. Even Edward doesn't like it. Right, Edward? Yeah, he doesn't want to look at the very idea of it, as you can tell.
Put mine on there. I wouldn't even complain. I'll just think it's funny. If I ever put on it.
Yeah, I just like how I befriended a random chicken, and I'm gonna call every chicken Edward now. It's gonna be a running joke now, isn't it? I'm just gonna call every chicken Edward, or Edward 1 or 2. Okay, let's look. What about the Wall of Hate? Only if it's like a guy spamming or something. Well, here's my problem with that. If I had a Wall of Hate, I'm gonna pause this in case a creeper comes behind me. But if there was a Wall of Hate and there's like a spammer, and let's say they're actually more malicious than I've intended to, like, put the Wall of Hate, like, their name on it. Like, once I do that, and then they remember me one day, you know, things would go wrong if that actually was the case. So I'm not gonna do that. So, I don't think I should. Maybe I can make, like, a wall of the funny on, like, who made me laugh the most in every single live stream over the course of however long. Maybe. Wait, the Wall of Edward. Wait, the Wall of... Wait. That's actually... The Wall of Edward. Wait a minute. I need to put a sign to remind myself to make a Wall of Edward. I gotta put this somewhere in a very good spot. Like, just put it right here. Idea. Wall of Edward. If I never called that chicken Edward, we would never have a Wall of Edward, would we now? Hopefully I'm typing your name very quickly. Oh, I already misspelled it. Oops. Typing fast at night is quite the healthy habit. Alright, see, your idea is forever in my world to remind me to make the Wall of Edward. Because I want to make the Wall of Edward special. I want it to be made out of a specific block that reminds me of Edward. It will keep reminding me of everything I've done nearby Edward. I think I'm gonna have to make a rule now. Every Edward I see, I can't kill because it's Edward. Like, why should I? There's no point now. No point to killing chickens for no reason. Zombies can drop feathers, so why should I kill Edward? There's no reason. Oh, hi, Edward 2. Or Edward 3, or 4. I can't punch Edward. He's too chill. Alright. Looks like World Chicken is bleeding through Edwards now. That's a good thing. I have random chickens everywhere, and I keep calling them Edward. Alright. the name is starting to become meaningless, but it still has meaning. Oh, I'm not gonna play Disc 13. Don't worry, guys. I'm not gonna play it yet. Only if I really want to be spooky. Should I plant random mushrooms everywhere inside this place? I feel like that might help me with all of the mushrooms I want to farm. I think. Something tells me I should. Like, if I make the Wall of Edward, it probably needs some moss stone because Edward likes walking on grass. Secondly, I would use cobblestone for texturing, of course. I'm not gonna use gravel. It's probably gonna not work out very well. If I had to be Edward, I'd probably like this type of block in particular. Yeah? I think Edward would like this kind of block, actually. Yeah. Yeah, let's get Edward. Let's put the Wall of Edward somewhere. Oh, hi. Look at me. Yes, he likes this house. I think I should leave this door though, so he can just have time for himself. He's cool. Edward's already cool. Wait, what if I put the Wall of Edward right here? Is that a good idea? I don't know if you're still here, but if you are, is it a good idea? Could I put Wall of Edward here? Like, could it be right on this flat surface, or should I just preserve this terrain and find a different spot? Like, there's spot 1 where it's near this house, or I could put it on spot 2, which I don't know where spot 2 would be, actually. But I will say, I gotta put it somewhere where I visit it the most, because how else would you know the Wall of Edward is here if you don't see it? Maybe right here? No, maybe not. Actually, I don't know. Look at me, I'm already figuring out where to build the next wall of insert name here. Maybe I should put it somewhere, like, not like too close to here, but make it like if I explore the world enough and I build like a bunch where a world tour would be made. Maybe I could put this wall somewhere else that wants to come out, right? There you go. There you go, Edward. See? Now I got put in the world twice. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I think I'm gonna keep that sign there, actually. Just because you said that. And, you know what? Maybe I should put the Wall of Edward right here. It's like a relatively, good spot. I'm gonna make it like the same format, I think. I'm just gonna have it here. Wait a minute. Would this be a bad idea? Maybe. Maybe not. Either way, the Wall of Edward is very cool. Well, you deserve credit to make the idea of the Wall of Edward to stay from now on. I would put like a whole idea board from viewers if I wanted to, actually, and just place it in a random part of the storage unit's walls. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know if I'm ahead of myself, but if I am, I definitely need to know. Yeah, I'm gonna place it like this. I think the Wall of Edward deserves to look a little something like this. But with 9 people, because it's very special. The number 9 seems to be very special with Edward. Not like it's a religious thing or anything. Maybe I'll put a crafting table here for significance. Yes, I am. Sounds like I'm obsessing over the idea of this chicken named Edward now. Let's see how far this goes. Let's see how far I spiral.
Why do I feel like that if the chicken dies, you're gonna scream no?
I hope I don't.
It'll be like the Darth Vader when he does the no thing.
Who knows? Who knows?
That's the only reference I really have.
Yeah, it looks like a mob spawner, but yeah, the wall of Edward does look like a mob spawner. Maybe Edward wouldn't like that too well. Maybe we should add a little bit more wood to this. Because Edward lives in nature, I want this to be like remind of nature for Edward. I'm gonna build around it with some more nature-like items. Maybe like this. Maybe like this, sort of. Like, we're gonna make this one a little more interesting than the other Wall of the Grades, but the Wall of the Grades is still legendary. Because whoever's gonna be on there, it's gonna be for the rest of this world's life span. So, but Wall of Edward, it's also gonna be cool. Maybe like this. We can even put more details, like cobblestone here, gravel. This. Yeah, maybe like this. I think this will work. Now, who should I put on the wall of Edward? What conditions should I make it? What conditions should I make for the wall of Edward for anyone to be on this specific wall? Like, I wonder if we should make the wall of Edward specifically for people who reference to Edward enough to deserve their place on here.
Or you could do an I Spy, like have him hiding somewhere, see if people notice him. I don't know, just an idea.
Obviously, I'm not going to say I made this in 12:52 in the morning, but I think the footage will say it all now that I said that. All of it was constructed on this. I got scared by a sheep and rain. Oh my gosh. Why did you do this to me? I know. Wall of Edward. I don't know if I can name. Witnesses. I'm scared now. Please look at me, okay? I couldn't leave like that. Okay, the wall of Edward should feel a little better, I think. I mean, it's a little rainy, hopefully not walking on the ground. I think there should be a condition for people who deserve the honors in particular. It's specifically if people decide to talk about Edward so much every time I've referenced to him, or how many times I've said it, or unless someone's just at this point for some reason makes clips of me saying the check of rain over and over again, it just makes a whole word count of every stream of me saying Edward or saying anything about that chicken. Eventually I'm going to say that with every animal as a like calling a certain name for pig. Yeah, let's do it like that. Anyone who talks about Edward today, or not too much, or anyone who talks the most about Edward, references him, or even makes a video of me saying it, they deserve to be on that wall. Oh, he's having fun. I think he enjoys the idea of it. He likes to praise the fame. One of them drowned. Oh, man, that sucks. I don't know. I don't know how the cemetery gets going. It feels just because of chicken. I think there needs to be a better burial ground. This Edward, that unnamed Edward, right? Or Edward with no serial number. Okay, enough of me talking about that. I need to figure out what I was doing or which one I was supposed to do. Yeah, even though I just stopped talking about it, I'm going to continue to. Can I sleep the wrong way? Did I just ruin my spawn point? I think so. Random because the Edwards worship me joke thing. Can the Edwards worship me? I don't know. I think that's up to Edward, honestly, and the many other Edwards in this world. It's up to them if they want to make a cult out of you, Epic Skater. I don't know. Can you see in Minecraft? In Beta 173, you can absolutely sleep, especially if it's like a thunderstorm, and if it was a thunderstorm, I can like sleep through it. Like, I can only sleep at night or skip thunderstorms, which it doesn't tell you can sleep through thunderstorms in this version, because you can only sleep through practice with the night. And here's a dove. I mean dog. I pronounce it dove. I like calling it dove. Something funny about calling it dove. Yeah. I just like to call certain things their B names. Here's another house I built. I don't know if I should add a ceiling or this just gives it personality. I think it gives it personality. But really, I need to add something. Again, with your question about if Edwards can worship you, I don't know. It's really up to the Edwards to decide if you are worth the worship or not. Which, if they have proof that you are able to work them, that's something. I don't know. Edwards can either worship you or me, says Edwards. Now that you say it like that, I don't think any Edward would decide doing that now you say it, because now it's up to if God was not targeting a specific person. Yeah, either out of breath, let's stay by the worship. I really like how it's gonna get unhinged after that chat about, wait a minute, right, is this your plan? Hold on, Epic Skater. Are you planning to be on the wall of Edwards? Already? You want to do that? Is that it? You know, if that's what you want, I'll put it. You're going to be first on the wall of Edwards. After all, you have been given credit to be in that situation. They may not worship you, but they will give credit to you being in the wall of Edwards. And another question that you have is, what should we actually put in the wall of Edwards? What should we put? Other than people's names? I don't know. Originally, I mostly got the idea of having walls of people's names because of a certain significance or reason. Because of the walls, like the wall of this, the wall of that. In this case, you're going to be first for the entirety of this wall of Edwards. You get to be the first guy on it since you have said it most than everyone else. You're the guy who had the idea, so welcome to the wall. There's gonna be like a wall of Edwards 2 somewhere with Roman numerals with 2 capital I's or something, just somewhere in a different part of the world. It's just gonna take a lot of work. Just hey, hi. And you right there. The best hope these little jumps at me. Make all the signs just say Edward. Maybe not. Maybe I will. You'll find out, actually. You'll find out if every sign that I read in the world is just Edward out of spite. I'm just not gonna show you me just putting the name Edward everywhere. I'm just gonna put it off camera, and then if you could spot the sign Edward, I know you literally just said spot the Edward or I spy an Edward thing earlier, dude. Like, I know we just said to not do that, or it's just an idea. I think the idea is starting to come true. It's just gonna be signs with the name. Yes, the whole conversation is just about a chicken. I think I'm going insane. Actually, I'm not. I'm actually ascending to the Okay, I'm gonna actually calm down. You can tell I have nothing better to do. This is... it might get a little crazy. I don't know what's next. Me gonna be talking about, like, the cows that you see on Chick-fil-A ads saying eat more chicken, and then they just give them a random funny name that somehow has to do with the Edwards and everything. Yeah, yes, you can tell I am starting to get unhinged out. It's time to actually start remembering what I was doing. Let me put it on F3 real quick. Oh, look. Edward has a serial number. 465906. That is amazing. Okay, and moving on. Let's remember what I was doing. Any special to your world? I would say any name I put on this world. I mean, like, other than Grayson, like, yes, Grayson deserves recognition as well, since I've seen Grayson a lot. He's, assuming this is a he, Grayson was, like, basically the first viewers who's been here for the longest, but I haven't heard from Grayson in a little bit. I think they're busy on something, but either way. They were also special for being here since, like, the second stream ever that I made. I think they'll come back, right? I think. Either way, it's okay. It's completely fine. You can have better things to do. So let me change my render distance a little bit. There you go. Yeah. Is your name special? Yeah, considering that your name was on 3 times. Like, one as an idea, one being Walford Grades, and now you're in the Hall of Victory. Yet, basically, your name is significant now. And also the very fact that you decided that I should put a wall about a name of a chicken into this world, just for the fun of it. Yeah. Wait, Luigi's dead. Luigi? Wait, Luigi's dead? Luigi? Wait, which Luigi? Are we talking, like, Mario and Luigi kind of Luigi? Or Luigi as in, like, somebody else? Wait, he's dead? Like... Okay, now I'm wondering if this is jokingly, or we're not joking. I'm wondering. Wait. I am a little curious. Not like it's curious George. Curious. I wonder about Luigi. How is Luigi? What about why Luigi? No, not why. How is Luigi? Wait a minute. I don't even know. I'll figure it out. It'll take me a little bit to figure out why we're talking about Luigi. Depends on what we're talking about. I think we're just... Actually, I have no idea what I am talking about. We went from talking about a chicken named Edward, and then to talking about Luigi. What was it? I kind of want this to be a uniquely patterned room. If anyone is wondering, I'm kind of just throwing this out now that let's see. I generally wonder what happens when we get to it. Very much depends which one we're talking about. Are we talking about, like, a movie particularly? If it's spoilers on, like, Mario Movie 2 or something like that. I want to find out what might happen. Either way. Can't be, it's okay. Actually, it's okay. You don't have to. Like, as long as you don't spoil an entire movie, it's okay. Oh, you accidentally left? I didn't even know. I was just talking about, like, what happened to Luigi. Wait, which Luigi are we talking about? That's my question. Is it like a real life person? Is it like Nintendo character in Luigi? I'm actually now you're making me wonder. Yeah, it has to. I think. Oh wait, I said that without even thinking about it. Oh, you made me say it. Yes. Anyways, Luigi. Luigi Manzarito? 1968. Hold on. I don't think I've heard that one. I'm gonna look it up on my phone, which that's where Discord's from. Let me check what who that is. I don't know if I'm disrespecting anybody by that name. Is that an actual person? Why is my search saying something else? Or did you misspell mansion and I'm just confused? Oh. Okay. See, I knew this had to be Luigi from Nintendo. See, I was actually very invested. I was actually genuinely invested in what you meant. Like, are we talking about an actual Luigi? Are we talking about a celebrity named Luigi? Or are we talking about Luigi from, like, Mario Brothers Luigi? Okay. It reminds me of, like, when people talk about how Mario is dead and all that, though. It kind of does. It feels so weird. Get on with what that was. I can't believe it. Sometimes I'm good at knowing if it's a joke or not. Sometimes I just don't know. Usually I'm better than this, but then again, it's past midnight for me. It's like 1:10. So maybe that's just me. Just speaking of that, I started streaming somewhere around 9:30 something. Now it's 1. And it's 4 hours. I may have morning shift, but I will continue streaming. no other time than now, so might as well just continue with whatever I'm doing and hopefully have a significance for it later. Okay, this is off-center. No, it's not. It's actually good. This has been fun, but I think I'm gonna leave it. Bye. Oh, okay. Have a good night then. I guess Skater 29. I'm glad you're here to have your words on everything and be a great person to decide a wall would exist. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully you have, I don't know what time zone you're in, but make sure you get a rest or whatever you're about to do later. So, take care. Alright, now, I think the chat's pretty much, I think all of the chat messages is now probably going to be empty for a little bit until something, which it's okay. That means I have more time to focus on something else, I think, or unless I ran out of words, which could be impossible. Could be talking about like how I collect Pokemon stuff, which obviously I'm not gonna try to collect everything I can possibly get. That would be like, I know it's gonna be impossible in my terms. But I know you can't collect them all. I know you will. I know I will. But I do have the goal of just simply so much that I want to portfolio the best what people think is the best, but that doesn't make any sense. If your idea of a hobby is to collect, to like just simply sell things, which I mean that's one thing, but do you enjoy the hobby after that? Like if you do that for a long enough time, like, that's my take on it. I am like a little too hey, this here. Now I'm gonna figure out you lost the thing. Ruh-roh.
Second saddle, and I don't know what I did with it.
By the sound of saddle, you must be playing on
Minecraft.
oh, you also play Minecraft. That makes sense. Yeah.
I found it though.
The interesting world if there were a live stream of like a wait a minute, how in the world would that work?
Not
You have
the
like
Forever World that I have, it's a different one.
oh yeah.
Because that Forever World is for like everybody to play on, but the one I'm doing is my single player one.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
strictly single player.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I'm about to get my second horse.
Horse. Of course.
I don't know which one the faster.
I think I'll have an idea for this room later. It'll probably have its own significance for world building. Who knows? But I will use 2 pieces of moss stone for significance. Just because, other than the wall of it, I am actually going to keep that forever inside this world because I think it's funny. Just to have a chicken named Edward become the biggest obsession that any streamer will ever have. All because of a chicken. And just randomly calling it a name. Man, the insanity that will partake me. Well, the insanity I will partake later on in this future. All because I named the chicken. Oh well, I'll have to roll with it. Hey, the rain's gone. We'll put the render resistance back where it should be. I wonder how much of me was actually building or carving. Oh, a cow. Oh, no leather. Ooh, pork chop. Don't worry. Eventually, the cows and the pigs will have their own name too. Goodness knows what cult will be made out of them. I keep forgetting. Cave sounds happen in this spot a lot because it's dark. Great welcome to a different part of this world. Think about it, I've been in World Spawn basically for majority of every stream I've got on so far. Eventually I'm gonna have to make it where I need to expand this place a little bit more and eventually create like regions inside this world. Even if it's just forest looking everywhere or plains, whatever you want to call it. I'll just call it overworld. Overworld plains, forest, whatever. If there's trees, I'll call it forest. But plains if it's like this, because it's kind of plain. It's like a canvas, if you will. I'm just gonna make some gravel paths, I guess, until I run out of ideas of what to do. Because I gotta have something to explain transportation, how people walk around in this world. Well, how I walk around in this world, rather. Oh, someone's on chat. This is November Mill? Wait, is that a familiar name? I think it is. But it says, hey Ace. That's good. November Mill? Everything good? I know it's like 1:17 in the morning for me. Everyone's probably in a different time zone. I have no idea, but other than that, everything good? Because I'm still just doing random shenanigans or just building, mostly decorating the world with my creativity that I so happen to keep having every time I come back here. Oh my goodness, Dougie. I just like calling dogs that. I just pronounced it as Doug. Just sounds funny. It all started with me pronouncing dog as Doug in a stupid voice. Like, I say Doug like, Doug. And then it kind of just stuck with me. And now I just say Doug like it's a normal thing. It's just funny. I'm gonna re-chat one more time. Yeah, I'm on everyone's stuff, and it's 1:18 a.m. for me. So we are on the same time zone. That's cool. On everyone's stuff. Now when you say on everyone's stuff, I wonder what it actually means. I don't want to like confuse it with something bad, you know, or something, you know. If you don't want to say it, it's okay. I completely understand if you don't want to say what it actually meant. If it feels like it's a wrong thing to say. Like on here. Whatever it is. I'm just gonna continue going. Just need some torches. Very badly. Feels like a creeper might come back here. Okay. Yeah, this part I didn't visit this part much. Let me check November Mill one more time. I think we were in a VC together. IMBO, but I remember being in a regular YouTube chat with you too. Nothing bad, because I'm a good human. Hope so. But you know, I can be a bad person sometimes with my humor. But yeah, I'm trying to remember what VC. Trying to remember what VC. Maybe if I remembered what time period, or maybe like when. It's probably been so long, I probably forgot. Like so much. Like depending what VC on, maybe like a server, for example. Like maybe a server that we understand or know about. Maybe like someone that we follow. Because if we're talking VC, are we talking like maybe probably Discord, very likely. So yeah, you can tell I have forgotten probably a lot of stuff. Because time has passed. And just don't have enough time to remember sometimes. It's very strange phenomena. I don't know what it's called. It's not dementia. I swear. Oh, yes, I remember this. I had an idea. It was like putting a... I remember I was trying to make a cool little thing down here. Like, you would see below you, this is like a glass floor, and you'll have like a small room, like a small bedroom in here. Like one of those art galleries, or one of those weird illusion things, where you have a see-through floor of something. I don't know. Maybe I should do that. Which, starting now. I know the name November Mill sounds familiar. It's just I'm trying to remember like everything else. I'm trying to remember if I've seen that name years ago. If that's how long it was. Yeah, it was Discord. I forgot whose server though. I'm a hush now though. No, it's fine. Don't worry. I mean, if you still have direct messages, we can talk about it later. As long as nothing goes wrong. Because it's been a while. If we've talked for a while before, like we don't have to talk about it in public or on a live stream, and people will remember the details and all that. You don't have to tell it now. But if you remember my Discord name, maybe we can talk on there to remember, and hopefully not wreak chaos on ourselves by accident. You know, don't want bad stuff to happen. I'm very locked in. Just click mining right now. It's basically I just don't hold down on the mouse. I just click every time just to reset how quick I've been mining. I've been doing that for a while now. It's very efficient. Until it isn't, but I still do it. Is that a cow?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, I was making sure.
I need to get that the sounds from my game can play through.
I don't know if it picked up on the mic. If it did, that's hilarious.
Because I have to hunt for food. So.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. It's survival. For you, you have to worry about hunger. For me, I just got to worry about how much time I can actually do something cool.
Because I don't have the luxury of being able to go back and play
3,
older
4,
versions.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, technically I do the Legacy Edition, but...
That's the closest you can get. But, hey, it's fine.
Fun.
Yeah, it still is. Don't worry, you still got something cool. It's called you have a rare version of the game that no one else will ever have. Because it's very specific. And it's like very exclusive, pretty much. For anyone who's there.
Edition.
You was there, basically. If for any other terms.
What's even cooler is I actually have all the old skin packs too that they don't even put on the modern Minecraft.
Yeah. Some skins I feel like some skins, you know, some things I'd like to see come back. It would be cool. Maybe some
Even the
things
old
do.
packs.
Yeah.
personal favorite will always be the Halo mashup pack.
Yeah.
I did play the Skyrim one recently on the Nintendo just to see what it was. And all it was just the main city, and that's it. It's not like all 9 of them.
And let me look at chat one more time. I think someone's here. Epic Skater, you're back. Oh, sorry I keep coming back. No, it's okay. That means you're here to revisit. It's completely fine. I don't see any problem with you coming back. I don't think there's any issues with that. I'm still just figuring out what to do, really. Because there's lots of things I have ideas for. It's just gonna take some time for me to figure it out. Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, and this is November Mill saying that. Welcome back. So, yeah. If you want to chat with each other, that's fine. And as long as nothing bad goes on, you know, we want to keep it chill. So. I just like messing with wolves in this game. I just call it Doug. I just like having fun. Yeah, I'm not trying to take anything too serious. Well, without causing problems. Goodness, look at all this wood that I forgot I had. This is the wonders of mining and chopping trees off camera, so you won't have to worry about cobblestone and wood. And I have iron, but in what part of me am I going to actually do something with it other than for armor and iron pickaxe? I don't know. You know, the funny thing is, diamond sword, this is like the first diamond sword in this entire world, and it hasn't even got down to half durability. Wait, Epic Skater? You changed your name? I don't think I would have known that, did I? It still says Epic Skater _ 289 or 289. It still says it. I would know if the handle changed, but it didn't. Unless you're trying to. Either way, hopefully I don't forget if your name decides to change. Because I would not want to, like, confuse something. Because, yeah. I don't know what I was trying to say. But I definitely have some ideas that needs to be done other than just making small houses. Maybe like 2-story houses like I did earlier. I just need to have creativity to make it work. Which shouldn't be too bad if creepers don't explode. I'm missing something. A supply. There. I forget that I do that. Oh, that's okay. Do I want this world to feel like a ginormous town? Or do I want this to be a ginormous village after village after village after, you know, so on? Actually, here's my question for myself. Should I light up this side of the world for the sake of seeing what's going on? Definitely want to put torches here now that I'm here. Because this is probably why that a creeper might come up and explode things when I don't want it to. Because look at this. This is quite the sight. I don't want all of this to end up becoming spawns for creepers to just drop on me and just cause havoc. I don't want a million creeper holes. Trust me, I don't want that. Sometimes creeper holes do add world building if it works. But I don't know if that is. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I think I'm... Yeah, like this. Alright, if I get hit by a skeleton, I think it's gonna be my first embarrassing death. Unless I have this water bucket clutch. Which doesn't work like you would think. Feels like I should place something here. What? Like, what should I put? Maybe, like, I want to put something cool here. I don't want to put, like, a weird, small... Like, I could make, like, a wizard tower from Clash of Clans, but it feels weird having a wizard tower here. Or let alone towers near here, because there's a castle up there. I don't know. Or even I could just put like steps that lead up to here, and it just puts you inside the carvings inside this terrain here. And maybe like I'll think about that. But I think I should do a stopping point because I'm probably running out of ideas of what to actually do now. Hopefully my goal to making this world awesome is still gonna remain. For everyone who's on this stream, I appreciate that you're still here, even to the very end, or even if you were logging off and then coming back in. Like, I appreciate your time being here. I'm gonna put a name here. There. I'm gonna put that there to remember, because I really need to remember. It's probably gonna stay here for as long as it exists. Let me put that down with this. There, just in case. I'll just sit right here as a stopping point, just let the dog dance. And, well, I think I should log off from here. Otherwise, my head might start aching even further for the lack of not knowing what to do. So, at this point, I'm just going to look at my stats just to show everybody how I've been doing. Jeez, look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. Well, I'm just showing some stats because I think it's just a way to show history. Yeah, look at this. I made leather armor at least once. But no diamond armor. Not yet. Wait. Times used. Why is it 0? I had cooked pork chop a lot. And I had 35 of them. Wait. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Either way, I'm gonna call it for this time being. I don't want my head to ache. Minecraft made in Sweden. I know, very random. But I think I should head out now. Because I have morning shift later and afternoon. Thank you for everyone to be coming back on here, or anyone who is new to the stream. I appreciate that you are here for the live stream purposes. I'm just glad that there's like a lot of people coming in today on a stream like this. I did not expect this at all. I don't know what I did or how I was doing or anything. I have no idea what I was doing. I think my chat's super delayed on my other device, and I just realized OBS is very on par with chat right now. Wow. Let me expand that a little bit. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna read some of these things that I didn't see because I think my chat was actually. Oh my goodness. It was on top chat the entire time. No wonder why I didn't read everything. But yeah, everyone who has their name on signs, yes, it is good that you feel honored. And oh, Epic Skater, are you now called Epic Edward 289? Okay, that's legendary. I think I might have to put that in as a little note to self. Maybe I should. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Hopefully that replay still stays on live streams. Yeah, the name did change. It's just on the stream, it didn't show it until way later. I don't know what just happened. Yeah, my stream's very long. I think it's approximately like 9:30 to 1:30 or 1:30 in the morning. Wait, why did it say 1:30 in the morning? Yeah, I definitely need sleep now. It's definitely a good time to stop here. Hard work does pay off, and I'll say good night and goodbye. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, because Truman Show reference, but also.
I was gonna say that sound like a Truman Show.
Yeah. Will there be a new sign? I think there will be a new sign because Epic Skater 289 is now Epic Edward 289, just so I can remember it. But hopefully I still remember it in the next day, because I find it funny. We just talked about a chicken that I just called Edward, like, for I don't know how many minutes now. But anyways, I'm gonna finally stop the stream here, and peace out. I'll see you on next Wednesday. I always stream 9:30 p.m. on Eastern Standard Time, usually. So hopefully when I do off-camera anything on Minecraft, I get enough supplies to start building again. So